No way.
Can I throw in my juice box?
You can throw in your lunchbox. You're not getting my Florida strawberries.
Pack the snacks your kids want to eat. Look for the Sunny Fresh from Florida logo where you shop.
How about my new sneakers?
Nope.
These earbuds?
Nope.
My backpack?
Nope.
Elevate the look of your home, all while saving money on your utility bills with new windows from Renewal by Andersen. All their windows are custom made, so let's say you want some chic black frames on your windows. But they're not HOA approved. That's not a problem with Renewal by Andersen because every single window is custom built. So that means the outside of your home can be HOA approved and inside can be approved by you, meeting your decor and design needs for your home. And if you have an historic home, Renewal by Andersen can accommodate you too and are able to match your color and style. Nothing is off the shelf because, again, every single window is custom built. Renewal by Andersen has a great offer to help you get started. Now through the month of February, buy 4 windows and or patio doors and get the 5th free. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. Some restrictions apply. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go to rbafla.com for complete details. License number CGC 1527613.
It seems like everywhere you look right now, someone is sick. This year, prepare your family for airborne invaders like bacteria, pollen, and yes, germs with Navage Nasal Care. Navage flushes ultra-pure, refreshing saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out of the other nostril. Navage sucks out viruses, dust, and other airborne particles, all the stuff that gets trapped in your nose, making you miserable. Don't get caught empty-handed this winter. Get Navage, the drug-free solution that helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. Even better, Navage is HSA, FSA eligible. So Navage is a great way to spend those funds before they expire. Don't wait a minute longer. Buy Navage today and you'll breathe easier knowing you're putting your funds to good use. Navage is available online at Navage.com or Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hi, this is Earl Ron, president of New South Window. New South offers volume discounts for homeowners. The more you buy, the more you save. Our discounts start at the 4th window, and from there, the savings grow. New South can do this because we own our factory, and that's the power of Factory Direct. Visit us at newsouthwindow.com.
Pucker up, Central Florida. R.C. Hill here from R.C. Hill Mitsubishi. This month, I'm on a mission to help you fall in love with a new car. So if your old rides left you brokenhearted, kiss it goodbye. Used cars from just $89 per month. New cars from just $189 per month. So get here quick. I'm R.C. Hill, your car dealer next door. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. See rchill.com for details. Offer absolutely ends February 29, 2024.
Seminole Hard Rock Tampa is excited to bring you live craps, roulette, and sports betting. All under one roof, hotter than the Florida sun. Feel the luck of the dice. Watch the roulette wheel spin and scream for your touchdown as the big screen comes alive. Dine like a rock star. Sip cocktails that shimmer. Then dive into the heart of Las Vegas right here in Tampa Bay. Live craps, roulette, sports betting is here. Get in on the action now. Only at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa, located off of I-4 near I-75. Gambling problem? Call 1-888-10-MINUTE.
GMC Sierra trucks in stock now at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Find out at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Credit. C-R-E-D-I-T. Credit. That's credit. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. News Junkie is on. The 3 best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. Lots to get to today, from inside the Super Bowl suites to the death blow headed for cable TV. and a new language pops up in the United States, plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hello.
Hello, C-Lane.
What's happening?
And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you have to do is send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right into the studio in real time. How's everybody doing on a Wednesday?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I think like slightly more refreshed than yesterday.
Good.
Oh, yeah? Wow. That's good.
I think like I'm still trying to figure it out. I feel a little more awake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Last night was my first time with the CPAP machine.
Oh, wow.
Look at this guy go.
Which was very weird. Like to do, just like, I don't know, for the first time wearing something like that all night.
And you slept well? I feel like I couldn't sleep with something strapped to my face.
I felt like I woke up a couple times to like to because it was leaking. Like the air would leak out. They don't want that. I got poor marks on my sleep grade for the air leaking.
Jesus, Elaine.
But Leaky CPAP cannot be our band name. We cannot do that.
That was when I turned on my side or whatever. I mean, it's gonna take some getting used to. Especially I like being able to turn on my side, so I hope that's not a deal breaker. They did say you might have a weird seal on the mask because you have facial hair. And I was like, oh, I don't want to shave for this. And I'm leaving you up for that.
Okay.
Look at this.
Look at this.
C-Lane is to the point now where he's got rules in place here. I'm not doing this. I've drawn a line in the sand. If you want to stay in that bed, buddy, you better comply.
Now,
you better figure this out.
Was it for your wife having that machine throughout the night?
She said she liked the noise. It was calming.
Interesting.
Wow.
She said which I didn't think there was supposed to be much noise at all. Which I was like, you like the noise? I don't think there's supposed to be any noise. But she said it was fine. I think she thought it was hilarious when she at me in the morning and was like, oh,
Look at this guy.
big old dumb Darth Vader mask on.
At the beginning, when I introduced Sabrina, she did the old Larry David walk-in with the how's he do that thing? Oh,
what do you
my
mean?
God.
What Larry David walk?
The way you said hello is the...
hello.
No, that's not the way you did it. You got to redo it.
Go to the tape.
Pretty good is the Larry David thing. And it reminded me, did you see the other day where he was on that red carpet? And Larry David's just on this chaotic press tour right now, which is so fun to watch.
It's the final season of Curb.
Yeah.
But he just decided that he should go crazy for every press appearance that he makes.
What does he have to lose?
He's going wild. He's going to attack Elmo. He's going to do all the things that he could do to get a little extra attention, and it's working. And some guy on the red carpet goes over to him, and this must be so annoying. And he goes, Larry David, what kind of day is today? And he's like, what? And he goes, would you say it's a pretty good day? And he wanted Larry David to do that, do the thing you do, dance monkey dance. And Larry David's like, I gotta go. I don't take requests.
No, thank you.
I'm not doing the thing. I'm not doing the sound for you. No.
I went. I forget where it was that I had breakfast that had a Larry David named. They named their breakfast bagel with locks and all that for Larry David. And I had taken a picture of it, and a bunch of the comments on my Facebook were like, pretty good.
I have to be honest, didn't know that was his line, so I accidentally copied him, and I don't know if I apologize or I should just you're welcome.
Accidental tribute there.
Tip of the hat.
Radio Michael 7 on YouTube says any noise is better than a C-Lane snore.
Yeah, he knows. He's slept in a hotel room with me before.
All right, let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse. Let's see what's happening in this great, big, wide world of ours. And we go to a woman who is talking to Drake. Why is she talking to Drake? Well, because some photographs alleged to be Drake with his genitals out leaked onto the internet yesterday and were spread around everywhere. And she just wanted to see if he was okay.
This is a message message for Drake and for Drake only. So Drake, if you're watching, hi. I've seen what's been leaked, and I've probably watched it like maybe over 15 times. I need to make sure that it's you, but I'm genuinely disgusted that it's been put out there. It's so unfair, and you must be having
Wait, pause for a second there. I am, what'd you say, genuinely disgusted?
Genuinely
So much
disgusted.
so that I've watched it 15 times? That doesn't scream disgusted to me.
Well, she did couch that with just to make sure it was you. She really wanted to make sure that dude holding the garden hose was actually Drake. So she confirmed this, and she continues.
I mean, I'm able to travel if you want me to cheer you up. I'm single, I have no kids, and I have no diseases that I know of. So I feel like I'm
not a good line.
I got no disease as far as I know.
I would go get that checked and then do the video, but who am I to say?
As far as you know, she's good to go. No diseases, Drake.
Just cover the flight. I can be there after work. Just let me know. You can DM me if easier.
All right, there we go. It's out there for Drake to respond to, and the video of him. No word on whether it's fake or real or what.
What's in the video? What happens in the video?
His penis is out.
Yeah. It's just a person who kind of looks like Drake, and they're holding their junk, and they're rubbing a little bit and doing that stuff. And that's what's out there. Yeah. I mean, look, it's I think it first popped up on Twitter, and then I don't know where it went after that. But it's one of those things, just like those Taylor Swift AI deepfakes. When something like that goes viral on Twitter now, they're trying to shut them down. And so they make it so if you search for all these things, they just zap it as quick as they possibly can. But even then, you can't take stuff away from the internet. It just doesn't work that way.
The internet doesn't like that.
It does not. No,
Pictures
the internet is able to survive all of these things. Andy Reid, as we get ready for this Super Bowl, handling the big questions as press week continues. And Andy Reid was asked about the most important thing to do with the Super Bowl. And that is there any truth to this story, this conspiracy that Taylor Swift is going to endorse Joe Biden at the Super Bowl with Travis Kelce?
Oh, I thought she already did for some reason.
No, not as far as I know. But they were saying, like, this whole thing is a deep state conspiracy, and people really believe that Taylor Swift was put there, and she's going to, because of these governmental forces, she's going to endorse Joe Biden after the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. There's just, like, loosely, that's what the conspiracy is. And one of the reporters actually asked Andy Reid about this as he heads into the Super Bowl.
What do you say concerning Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, some kind of Republican conspiracies?
I'll translate. So he just reiterated what it was. He said, what do you think about the conspiracy that this is all a setup for Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to endorse Joe Biden at the Super Bowl?
That's way out of my league. Very similar to me speaking German.
Way out of my league.
Listen, we appreciate I appreciate the question. She's been great.
Why do you appreciate the question? She's been great, he says. But why do you appreciate the question? That's like me saying I appreciate the dispatch when I don't always appreciate them.
But you do say it.
Yeah, you
I do say it. I'm like, it'll be like, Sean, you suck. You're the worst ever. I hope you die, man. And then I'll go, thank you for your dispatch. I don't know why. He's doing the same thing that I'm doing. It's just an attempt to be polite in the face of just brazen rudeness. But that's how it goes sometimes, I think. I'm more focused on what's going to happen on the field because I'm a big sports fan,
Yeah,
folks.
tell me about it, bro.
I am the biggest of sports fans. That's why I'm focused on what songs is Usher actually going to perform during the halftime performance of the Super Bowl.
Now, have you seen the trend now on TikTok? Where and I've seen this in years past, but people try to give their guess of how it's going to go, like his show exactly, by performing it.
Yeah.
So these two girls are going viral now, and one's like, all right, lights are down.
Yeah.
And then he pops up out of nowhere, and she's jumping on her couch. And then there's explosion, but stop. Yeah.
Pizza, A-Town.
And I got to say, it was extremely creative, and the way that they were doing it, I'm like, I can't envision this. It makes me want to bet on it.
These people should be like the producers. Like that's creative already, what you just said there. And if it's not as good as that, people are going to go, she should have been the one who was setting this whole show up. Sports! Yeah. I know without a shadow of a doubt, he's going to do yeah. But you can't come out with yeah? No way. The only thing you might do
is
you
come out with yeah, what do you end with?
I don't know. Everything else is not quite as big or as good as that, just in my estimation. But what Sabrina said, like, he pops out of the stage, right? You know, everybody does the thing now where they rocket out and they fly in the air and
except
land
for
down on
Dolly
the
Parton,
stage.
she was supposed to, but
well,
you could just see the square in the shot.
When it works successfully, it's a cool look, right? That's a cool way to introduce yourself to the stage. But the problem is you can't do yeah right away. So maybe it's just that that beginning part, and then he goes into another song only to end with the yeah that they hinted at the beginning. That would be the move right there.
Is that his biggest one, though? You got DJ Got Us Falling in Love.
That's a big song, too.
I don't know.
That's a big one.
Oh, it's going to be a medley, obviously. Like very little snippets of his greatest hits. And then
that's what rap concerts are.
Who is he going to invite on stage with him? Surprise guest.
Does everybody always have a surprise guest or two? Or is there anybody who goes out?
I think there have been a couple in recent years where everybody was expecting one and there wasn't. It was just like, this is my show. Here you go.
Mm-hmm. Somebody says Confessions would be cool. I don't even know that one, I don't think, like just by name.
He opens with My Way a lot. How does My Way go?
I don't know. I mean, I know all these songs. No, that's a different... totally different
that would be a mind F if Usher came out and was like, and then...
Yeah, like All Day Yuckers on Twitch says, what about just Hall & Oates covers? If he did that, came out and he just refused to perform any of his own songs, it would be an interesting twist on a Super Bowl performance. I don't know if that will happen, but, you know, it can't be worse than Maroon 5. He's got to be able to top that easily.
I hope he takes his shirt off. I'd rather see his nips than, what's his face, Adam.
He will. I guarantee he will, because in all the press run up to this, Usher has been shirtless, and Usher is working hard to be shirtless. That's a lot of work to not take your shirt off in front of the Super Bowl audience. Excuse me.
Wow.
Sorry.
Right off the bat there.
Apologize. Somebody says he's going to do a cover of Informer by Snow. I wish he would do that. I don't think we'll be lucky enough, but that would be nice if that was the case. All right, we have so much to get to today, including Fritz on the Street later on today.
Let's go!
The Battle Royale, the showdown, coming up in 2 hours on the show, so we'll see who wins that one. By the way, Just Okay VIP sold out, gone, done, over with. Sold out in about 6 hours, 6.5 hours or something yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest and best Just Okay VIP we've ever done. Those are all gone. Right now we're chilling, but pretty soon, very soon maybe, the general admission tickets will be on sale, and you don't want to miss out on those. Just because you didn't get VIP doesn't mean you shouldn't be there. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as we roll on. But when we continue, goodbye pies are all the rage. Are you going to get one? What are they anyway? All that and more very important stuff coming up on the News Junkie.
You text us at 77031 and we say it on the air. Sometimes.
We might even give you credit.
Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
If I-4 is a part of your commute this morning, authorities are clearing up an accident off to the side westbound before State Road 46. There's bumper-to-bumper traffic eastbound before US 27 and after State Road 429 heading eastbound on I-4. Ponciata Boulevard is closed due to an accident northbound north of Old Tampa Highway and before Orrin Brown Road. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Dive into hibernation mode with a huge deal on deeper sleep during Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Shop now to save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and receive a $300 instant gift for pillows and more. Plus, get free and fast delivery to your door. Restrictions apply.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage.
New year, even a presidential election year, but we are still facing the same issues. You need to prepare for the worst. Protect your home, your family, and your investments. It's time to reach out to the Oxford Gold Group. They make it simple for you whether you are buying more gold, diversifying your 401k, or buying gold for the first time. Call the Oxford Gold Group at 833-995-GOLD and order the investment guide or make a purchase of precious metals and get up to $2,500 in free gold. 833-995-GOLD.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's K-N-O-W pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hard Rock Bet presents Legal in Florida.
You can bet the game on Hard Rock Bet. Nothing inside your head. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Legal in Florida. Safe, it's legal. We'll repeat that it is legal. Top rated sportsbook and it's the only one that's legal.
Get a no-regret first bet up to $100 when you sign up now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and over and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Orlando's top-rated comedy club and restaurant is celebrating becoming the Funny Bone. Formerly the Improv Comedy Club, the Funny Bone guarantees the same great talent and awesome live comedy experience with a new name at Point Orlando. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Craig Robinson, February 8th and 9th, best known for his portrayal of Daryl Philbin on NBC's The Office, followed by Gary Owen on February 16th through the 18th. Check out our star-studded calendar and showtimes online at orlando.funnybone.com. Home to the best comedic talent on tour nationally. Come get funny at the Funny Bone. Full kitchen and full bar available with parking discounts offered to all guests who park in the Point Orlando garage. Same amazing experience as the Improv, but now the Funny Bone. Tickets available at orlando.funnybone.com.
Save time and money with the PVC fence in a box from Fence Outlet. It comes with everything you need for an average backyard of 120 feet starting at $22.60. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more information and store locations. License number C10252 and C10803.
Did you know that your largest investment asset might not be your retirement account or home? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. Most people don't realize that their life insurance policy is actually an asset they can sell. But for almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. We've even created a free policy value calculator at abacuspays.com so you can find out in seconds what we might pay for your policy. There are no fees and no obligations, just information. Knowing the value of your life insurance policy is as important as knowing the value of your home, your equity portfolio, or your finances in total. Discover the valuable information you need to understand the current market value for your life insurance, and then get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Visit abacuspays.com to learn more and use our free policy value calculator today.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
The NFL playoffs are here, and there's no better way to stay up to date on the latest from our league than with the Around the NFL podcast. Join me, Dan Hanzus, and my buds, Mark Sessler and Greg Rosenthal, for news and fresh content all playoffs long. We've been doing this together for over 10 years, and the playoffs always offer up something we've never seen before. We'll preview and recap every game as we make our way through the playoffs and to Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58. Listen to the Around the NFL podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Heed the call.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, credit, C-R-E-D-I-T, credit. That's credit. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
On the bright side, we're not dead yet. You're listening.
You be sending one? I'll tell you about that in just a moment. First, I got about 11 people pissed off at me right now, and here's one of them to tips@thenewsjunkie.com, and this says from Brandy. It says, good morning. I was so crushed to see that VIP went on sale yesterday. In years past, several VIP tickets were trickled out after the initial sale. Is there any way that will happen again? I've never been able to go to a Just Okay show. Working in liquor made it impossible to take any time off during the busiest time of year. She's talking about when we did it by Christmas. That makes sense. A lot of people had that problem. However, this year I was determined to make my first time a VIP experience since you moved it from the holidays. Is there any opportunity for you to post on Instagram, Facebook, and a push notification? Hey, dummies, here is your second chance. A social media push for the people who missed out.
Instagram, Twitter, y'all see this?
About that. She says, I know I could speak for everybody that missed out on that. I would not be the only one grateful for another opportunity. If not, of course, I understand, and I'll slum it up in general admission. I would have put this ASCII email into dispatch, but the dispatches are not working this morning for me on the site. Oh, I'll check that out.
That's no good.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case. I mean, I'm getting dispatches. Thanks so much, Brandy, the liquor gal. Thank you, Brandy. I'm sorry that happened to you. And to the folks who are mad because people didn't get VIP in time, there's really not a lot that I can do. We don't have tickets. Like, it's not like Sabrina is sitting on a stack of tickets and C-Lane has some tickets. And
sure.
We don't have any tickets like that. All of that and all of the purchases are done through the venue and the ticket provider. And there's just, my hands are as tight as they could be. Like, I can't do anything about that. And also, you have to add to that, we have a limited number of the VIP bags and the stuff that comes with it. So I can't push somebody else out of the way to push somebody, you know how it is. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if there's a chance for that. We'll just see what happens moving forward. Maybe if somebody drops off, maybe if somebody can't make it. There's a lot of different opportunities there, and we'll just see what happens. Big Doug Millionaire says, too late, sucker. I don't want anybody to be missing out on things.
That's not nice.
This is literally why we go out of our way, more so than anybody else, to go, hey, guys, heads up. Hey, guys, how many times did we talk about this happening before yesterday?
A lot.
A lot of times. We're like, pay attention. Make sure you're focused. Make sure, all of these times over and over and over and over.
Sabrina more or less told everybody it was going to be on Tuesday.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I did, absolutely.
You did, yeah.
This wasn't a gigantic secret, okay? It was like we made sure that everybody knew what was going on so that everybody had the opportunity. And I hate that you're going to channel it on me. I hope you don't think that we're doing anything.
If it's anybody's fault, it's not mine or Sabrina's.
Yeah, it's definitely Sean's fault.
What did I do?
It is worth mentioning, though, if you didn't get the opportunity to get VIP, that doesn't mean you're not going to have a badass time.
Of course,
it's still going to be a wonderful experience. We may or may not have some of those things available very quickly for a pop-up moment. If you're talking about
I don't know what's going to happen.
I said too much?
I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. I only know that we thank everybody who grabbed those tickets yesterday. And I also know that my first several attempts to come up with a name for C-Lane and I's duo that will be performing at Just OK 8 have been just massive failures. I was drunk last night, and I tried one out on Courtney, and she said, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Just, like, not even trying to, like, lean in and go, oh, maybe that could. No, just swatted it away and maybe go back to the drawing board. But we could have been Ice Panda, C-Lane. That could have been.
That's the worst one.
Ice Panda.
That is the worst one.
I like Ice Panda.
I pictured the logo like a frozen panda or something, and I can imagine that the lights go out and we're like, ladies and gentlemen, Ice Panda. And we walk out of this
Hey, everybody,
spotlight.
we're Ice Panda.
And we go, folks, we don't have a lot for you, but we're going to try real hard. Here goes nothing. Ice Panda. But she said that is the dumbest name I've ever heard of in my life.
It's a bad one. It is a bad one.
I might. C-Lane likes it. I mean, if we like it and we both just go for it, then nobody can hold us down. We can fight through any of the criticism that we may get. That's on there.
Can you fight through the entire crowd booing you?
Yeah. No, nobody's going to boo us. We're going to knock it out of the park. We don't have to be there for that long. We do a couple of things. Then we can see you later, folks. Now the professionals are coming on. All right, we've hacked our way through this. We were already talking yesterday. What if we did this? What if we did this? A couple of little ideas.
Tell me, is Die Young still on the table there?
I wouldn't say it's fully off.
Oh my
Ice Panda is known to do all kinds of stuff. When they hit the stage,
we
you
need
never
to
know.
sell GA tickets, guys.
People are gonna love it. They are going to love what happens with Ice Panda. They're going to be big fans. No, not the Bear Brothers. Stop trying to rename things. What are goodbye pies? That's the question I have for you. And this is, to me, very similar to that annoying-ass thing that Burger King just did to their employees, where Burger King said that you got to give all the customers a crown. And what did they tell them to tell people? Like,
you rule.
Yeah, you rule. And then give them a crown, a Burger King crown. And I was against this because I go, what if the person is in the drive-thru being a complete asshole to your employee? And they go, here's your crown, sir. You rule. Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Well, now in this case, we got something different going on. Pizza Hut is promising spicy news delivered sweetly, they say, with their goodbye pies ahead of Valentine's Day. The goodbye pies will help those looking to break up with their partners by delivering a personalized message on the custom box with a sweet and spicy hot honey pizza. Now, whilst if I was getting broke up with, I'd rather get broke up with and also get a pizza. Because either way, I'm getting broken up with. I'd rather at least get the pizza because why not? Why wouldn't I want that? But why are you putting the poor Pizza Hut worker in between these two people?
Oh, they're fine with it.
And now they're delivering the message of the breakup. And you're like,
well, of course.
They go, well, I didn't order a pizza. Unfortunately, this is a goodbye pie. So here you go. Well, I don't want that. I didn't order it.
Oh, well, it's not for the delivery person to say.
Yeah.
You just drop it off. And I think upon opening the pie, that's where it says, you've been broken up with.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. Am I wrong on this? I might be, but I don't think I am. Isn't pizza one of the only things that they deliver food-wise that they don't usually just put on the ground and ring the doorbell?
You have that option now. I mean, I can at least speak for Papa John's that they have leave at the door still.
Because pizza is in the flat box, and the flat box going like right on the ground seems dirtier than like if you got.
Typically, the pizza guy, like even during like some of the pandemic kind of procedures, would put the box on top of the box warmer. You know, like the insulated bag they keep the pizza box in. He would put the box on top of that, and then he would back up. and then it's up to you to pick up your pizza box. Thank you, pizza guy. Thank you so much.
It's the weirdest transactions we'll ever have.
It very much was for contactless delivery.
They're like back in your front yard. Hello, enjoy your pizza. And in this case, you got a message on top that says, like, I hate you, bitch. This relationship is over.
I mean, if you're
you.
going with a message, I hate you, bitch, do you really want to send a pie? I would just do it via text message.
You put anchovies on it, so it's just a waste of a perfectly good pizza.
Got it.
I imagine a decent percentage of breakup messages got to be angry, right? I mean, they can't all be like, oh, we had a good time together, but thank you next.
It's not you, it's me, but it's mostly you.
Yeah, I think there's going to be at least some where they go, listen, you, and they just lean in. The rising popularity of the Sweet Heat flavor profile has led to Hot Honey becoming the most requested test item by our team members. And this is how they're going to do it with the launch of Goodbye Pies. Those delivery drivers delivering the bad news, unfortunately for them. What do you think? Let us know. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com and send us a dispatch right now. In other news, before we get to those dispatches, and I check to see that they're actually functioning on the website, I want to tell you that former President Trump has made a pretty, I think surprising announcement here. And he's saying, folks, I know you think I'm wrong, but this is what we need to do. What is it?
Total control. Bing, bing, bong,
Bing,
bong,
bing.
bing, bing. You know what that is, right?
What was that him saying? Like shooting down a missile or something?
I think so. It was very strange.
Total control. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing. You know what that is, right?
You know
Bing, bing, bing. Oh, wow. It's a whole remix.
So what is he announcing?
Well, I'll tell you. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is Real Music Weekends. Real Music Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com.
Hey there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast midday update. We're going to see highs today in the mid-60s, which is 10 degrees cooler than normal, but with bright sunshine. As long as you can get out of the breeze, it'll feel pretty comfortable. Tomorrow, we're back to the 70s, feeling like springtime and actually pushing 80 degrees this weekend. Don't get too used to it, though. We've got another push of cold air on the way for next week, Valentine's Day week. So a good opportunity to snuggle with that loved one or maybe meet someone new.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. At Progressive, they're making things even easier. They'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at Progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE. That's Progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
Let me tell you about somebody who runs a business the right way. And that somebody is a man named Leon Mills. And I've met with Leon Mills several times, hung out with him, and he's a great guy. He's one of those salt-of-the-earth guys who wants to be honest with people. It's a better life lived that way. When you're just honest with people and you do the right thing, you have less stress and less things to worry about. And the Mills Air techs are all brought up on that exact notion, that being honest with the customers and being fair is important. That's how they work at Mills Air. And that's why they've been in business since 1992. 32 years. 32 years helping people just like you out. They win those customers over one at a time by doing the right thing. And I know you could get a little scared when it comes to getting a new AC. If yours is totally on the fritz, and not fritz our fritz, but completely broken, you may need a new Carrier unit. But don't worry. They have financing for basically everybody out there, and Mills Air is a factory-authorized dealer from Carrier. That means they can get you up to $1,275 in rebates toward a brand-new Carrier unit. As they say, you can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you can always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. 407-277-1159. Or find them online at millsair.com.
Are allergies holding you back?
Take control with Aspire Allergy and Sinus, your one-stop solution for a breath of fresh air. Our expert team offers comprehensive allergy testing and cutting-edge treatments so you can enjoy life without the hassles of sneezing and sniffles. Say goodbye to allergy and sinus struggles and hello to a healthier, happier you. Go to AspireAllergy.com today to ditch those temporary fixes and schedule your appointment. That's AspireAllergy.com.
Are You Ready Tour with very special guest, Three Doors Down. December 5th, Kia Center. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Creed with Three Doors Down on the Are You Ready Tour.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Is that a horse?
Actually, it's a wild stallion. Since Navy Federal Credit Union's Platinum Card made it easier to tame our holiday debt, I wanted to see if I could tame something else.
Uh-huh.
Help me saddle up. I need to pick the kids up from school.
With a low intro APR on balance transfers, the Platinum Credit Card lets you take control of your debt. Learn more at NavyFederal.org/Platinum offer. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA.
Meal planning is work, so let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting freshfromflorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Enjoying the news junkie? You've probably heard a ton of injury attorney commercials, but if you are injured and need a lawyer, who's the right lawyer for you? That's why we offer our 30-day risk-free trial. If you are not 100% satisfied with the way we treat you in your case within the first 30 days, you can take your file back and you owe us nothing. No fees, no costs, and no questions asked. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com. Go to JustCallMo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando attorney.
Get ready for the big game with the free iHeartRadio app. Pre-game with perfectly tailored playlists like Big Game Party and more. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Big Game, and listen now. Make the big game great with iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Oh, this cold.
Honey?
Honey?
Honey, you need DayQuil Severe Honey.
DayQuil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste, because life doesn't stop for a cold.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Now I'm getting a cold.
Honey.
Try DayQuil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu relief. DayQuil Severe with honey flavor. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, honeylicious, power through your day medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Dive into hibernation mode with a huge deal on deeper sleep during Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Shop now and save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and receive a $300 instant gift for pillows and more. Plus, get free and fast delivery to your door. Restrictions apply.
Looking to hire the right employee? Find them at the Florida Jobs Now job fair, FLJobsNow.com for more info.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Join in on the chaos. We eagerly await your dispatch. This
Working from the newsjunkie.com. Not sure what was happening with Brandy, but yours is welcome over there. So go send us a dispatch so we can say hi. I don't know what to make of what just happened on my side of things here, because Courtney opened the door to the studio and she goes, I want one of those goodbye pies. And I said, wait, you know, the whole point of the goodbye pie is like you're breaking up. Like this is a breakup pizza that you get from Pizza Hut. And she's like, no. It sounded really good. I want one of those.
So you want pizza?
Yeah, just don't say it that way. You say, when you walk in and say, I want one of those goodbye pies, I'm like, oh, Jesus. All right. That's
you're
one way
breaking
to
up
tell
with me? What the hell?
Yeah. What's happening here? Live on air?
Who gets lady?
What?
Oh, man.
How does that even sound good? Nobody said anything about the pizza, what's on it, the quality of it. Nobody's mentioned like a buttery, flaky crust, if it's stuffed with cheese, if there's pepperoni. It's just a breakup pizza. And she goes, that sounds delicious.
They did say it's a sweet and spicy hot honey pizza. That's the only thing it said about it. But the whole thing is it's a goodbye pie, like you get breakup pizza. I don't know. I'm not buying one of those. That's a bad juju, it seems. I don't want to do that.
Don't bring the Jews into this.
Let's go. Well, you know what? We're going to go to your dispatches in a bit here. But first, as I promised, Donald Trump is saying, folks, I know you're not going to like hearing this. I know you're not going to like hearing this, but I want you to do something. And he says it's time. It's time that we give Budweiser, Bud Light in this case, a second chance.
Oh, thank God.
What are you listening to over there?
I didn't know my mic was on when I was. I'm just trying to get to. I'm getting to the proper part.
Bing, bing, bong, bong. Bing,
That's
bing,
what it was. Bing,
right.
bing, bong, bong.
Editing things up, I see. Okay. Well, President Trump says we've got to dial back our opposition to Anheuser-Busch. Now,
What, did he get an endorsement or something?
No, this has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that Anheuser-Busch has donated a bunch of money to the Trump campaign. These things are unrelated.
Wow.
They are not connected in any
full
way.
Political.
No, these things are not. He just thinks it's time to give them a second chance because he's a second chance guy. Remember all the other people that he's given a second chance to. But Bud Light was hit hard by folks who were on the right side of the political spectrum when they partnered with popular transgender social media influencer Dylan Mulvaney to promote Bud Light products. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And a bunch of people said, you know what, we're boycotting. And Bud Light was hit pretty hard. Kid Rock said, I'm not drinking anymore. He was so mad, he ended up shooting up a whole bunch of Bud Lights over this. But, of course, he's gone back on that, too. And now even Trump says Anheuser-Busch deserves a second chance. Problem being that there was a lot of people replying to this saying, no. He said Anheuser-Busch is a great American brand that perhaps deserves a second chance, ? What do you think? Perhaps instead we should be going after those companies that are looking to, all caps, destroy America. And
which of the companies are trying to destroy America? TikTok?
I think you know. I don't even think we need to say it. I think you know the companies. It's those.
Yeah, it's under the woke umbrella.
Yeah, it's those ones. All the ones that are like, they're doing that stuff. You don't want to go near any of that.
So,
that's the ones.
We all went through, regular training course within our company, kind of getting the rules, and FCC has made it very clear when you are endorsed by somebody, when a brand is paying you, you have to make it known, right? Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. The political runners don't have to mention that, like that he's making this statement because they donated to his campaign. There's no transparency required.
I don't think so.
Isn't that weird?
Know. Candidates aren't required to kind of tell you. And I know that people have brought this up before and they said candidates should have to wear an outfit like a NASCAR driver. And whoever
Could you imagine?
Donates the money to them that they take, they have to put like, the oil company or like, whatever institution they're getting money from. They have to wear that patch on an outfit during the campaign so people know who's funding these folks. And Trump and many other Republicans have definitely gotten money from Anheuser-Busch. They're one of the very few companies that actually donates more to Republicans than Democrats. It's an incredibly one-sided thing when it comes to these big corporations. most of them donate much more to Democrats than they do Republicans. But he's saying, nope. We need to give them a second chance. A lot of the comments seem to be people who are suggesting that they were not going to be giving that second chance. BDMX Con says, if they donated him, yes. His super PACs, no. I don't know if that's right, though. I don't know if, because what politician goes up and makes a statement and goes, and by the way, I must declare that I've been given money by Exxon. Nobody does that. I've never heard that done once in my life.
This next sentence brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
I've never heard a politician say that. Say, well, I have to declare that I have been given money by this organization. I've never heard him say that ever. It could be, but I just never heard that happen in my life. Let me know what you think. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. There could be. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and send us a dispatch right now. Meanwhile, police are warning folks who are shopping at one particular establishment to be careful. That place, for some reason, happens to be Trader Joe's. And they're saying if you shop at Trader Joe's, they're being targeted. I think I know why. I'll tell you in a second. But they're being targeted, and a lot of people are being robbed. They're stealing purses out of shopping carts. And here's the why, at least as far as I know. Strangely enough, we went this very weekend to a Trader Joe's. I'd never been before in my life.
What'd you get?
Yeah, a bunch of purses, apparently. He just robbed everybody.
We didn't steal any purses. We were not robbing anybody. We got a bunch of snacks and just a couple of food items and stuff. And the first thing that rocked my world was Trader Joe's is so cheap. I thought Trader Joe's was expensive.
No,
but it's absolutely not. It's super cheap.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, man.
I didn't know. I've never been to a Trader Joe's before this weekend. And we checked out. We had all kinds of stuff. We got a bunch of food, snacks, chips, all kinds of stuff. And pizza.
Did you get the chili crunch? You got to get that chili crunch.
We got the chili crunch.
Love stuff.
We got these chili crunch chips, not the stuff you're talking about, which is I think you put it on things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get that, but I've heard about that too. There's all kinds of stuff that they have. And we got a whole basket full of stuff. And we checked out and they said, that'll be, and I was expecting that I was going to have to get my wallet out because we had been gifted a Trader Joe's gift card. And I was like, oh, okay, let's just use that. The gift card was for $50. Very thankful to the person, you know who you are, who gave us that. And we check out, and we're going to get this. And I get my wallet out I'm going to have to pay more. And they go, no, you're good. $32 for all this stuff. And I said, damn, Trader Joe's, good for you. I like what you got going on here. But on the other hand, nobody warned me that Trader Joe's is a goddamn war zone. This place is insane to be inside. From the moment you walk into the door, it's not that big of a place. That's the first thing you notice. The second thing you notice,
parking lot is usually a little small, I think.
That's the war zone, man.
Parking lot is tiny, and when you get inside, there's people everywhere. And you can't get around anybody, and there's just you always feel like you're in somebody's way. It is pandemonium inside of Trader Joe's. It's a wild experience if you've never been inside one, because it's not like a calm trip to your local grocery store. There's people beelining in every possible direction that you can. And so we go there, we get all this stuff. And afterwards, when I hear that they're targeting people and stealing wallets and purses out of shopping carts, I wasn't surprised at all. You'd notice that at a grocery store that was a big, grocery store with all the aisles and stuff. Not at a Trader Joe's. You're just trying to get out of there alive. You're going for the deal, but you're trying to get out alive. And man, was that a damn experience. Tanya says, I've never been to a Trader Joe's. I don't know how many are out there, but it's an experience. And they got a lot of stuff. And almost everything is Trader Joe's brand.
Right. Yeah. And they have a lot of stuff that gets a following. And then you're like, ooh, I want them Trader Joe's soup dumplings. They have there's little things. My dad used to go a lot. I've only been once.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot. And what?
I just I've only been a couple times, and from what I understand, if you're not familiar with Trader Joe's, then you're just going deer in headlights.
Yeah.
As far as the experience, it almost has to be you start from the beginning. and you're shoving people around to get what you need.
It's a little full contact, so it gets you distracted enough so that people could maybe take advantage and steal your purse or rip you off. So beware. Go get those deals, though. My God, it's not an ad. They're not paying any money here. I don't have to disclose anything. But I will tell you, it is a solid deal. We've got some dispatches, so let's get to those. Mad King is talking to C-Lane about the CPAP experience. Here goes Mad King.
Junkies, happy hump day. I hope all is well.
Oof.
C-Lane, your first night in a CPAP machine. You don't have to do this, man. There's a device called Inspire. It's a little thing they implant in you, and you click a button, and it stops you from snoring. A friend of mine had it done, and his wife now lets him sleep in the same bed. So you might want to check it out.
What did he say it was called?
Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
He said it was called Inspire. There was something that when they were going over all the options with me, there was an implant thing, and maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, but he just drops implant like no big whoop.
Right, exactly. And I was like, you know what? Let's do the not implant thing first.
Yeah, anything implanted in your body, you're requiring like a surgery. That's a little bit scary, I think. I think that's probably why more people would go the CPAP route. Over to right here with Dingo, and this just says last laugh. I don't know what it means.
Hey, check this out.
Hey.
So, I'm pretty sure that the Sanford Zoo is doing some kind of promotion right now where you can pay $10 and they will name a roach after your ex and then feed it to an animal. Everybody wins. It's a perfect scenario.
Yeah, there's a weird thing where zoos like to get the people who visit the zoos to pay for the food for the animals that are at the zoos. That happens a lot. You go into the place and they go, oh, would you like the giraffe experience? You get to feed the giraffe. All you have to do is pay for giraffe food. And, of course, you're like, yeah, I want a photo with a giraffe.
Are you poo-pooing that experience?
No, it's fun. The experience is fun. I just think it's a clever way that they've found to get people to pay for the food.
I mean, zoos, like, they need a lot of resources here. And first of all, you're helping them pay to feed the animals by just buying the admission ticket.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean...
Well, this is above and beyond. This is like the extra monies that they're getting from you.
It's not like... I don't know if I would make that comparison.
I'm not saying it's not fun or an interesting thing. That's a super good time to feed the giraffe. You go up there, the giraffe's got a big old weird tongue dangling down, and everybody has fun. And the giraffe gets to eat. It's a win-win for absolutely everybody. But it is a way that they've gone, hey, you know, people will pay to feed these animals, and we can kind of write some of these costs off a little bit. And it started at like the petting zoo side of things, and now it's encroached into all the other places where they'll let us feed them. But some of the animals I want to feed the most, they won't let us do it. Like, I've never seen a place where you could feed the gorillas, but damn, would I like to feed a gorilla.
Same.
That would be amazing to feed a gorilla.
Or hug it.
Or I would feed an elephant if you could do that. I don't know what elephants eat. And they usually in cartoons are depicted as eating peanuts, but I don't know what they actually eat. I would like to feed an elephant whatever it wants to eat. Those are good times. But it's a clever way for them to get you to pay for it, too.
I got to feed a bunch of the fish in that giant shark tank at SeaWorld.
Yeah?
That was pretty crazy.
Oh, you did like VIP to that, didn't you?
Yes.
Like, somebody got you in like, did you swim in the tank?
Hell no, there's sharks in it.
I'd swim in the tank. Why not?
I would too if they let me. I don't know. But that thing is like chock-a-block full of sharks. It's not just one or two. It's like a lot of them in there. Oh, what's it called?
If I jumped in there, I could probably see people at the bar. Like,
yeah. Isn't it like Terrors of the Deep or something? Like,
I think so. It used to be called that.
It's just full of sharks down there. Okay, quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from you. Plus, there is something that is going to be the death blow, they say, to cable television. What is it? And are you going to subscribe? We shall see. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Have you ever left a Super Bowl party early but didn't want to miss any of the game? Real Radio is joining FM 96.9 The Game for Westwood One's coverage of Super Bowl 58. Coverage starts at 5 p.m. this Sunday on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
There's a bit of delays to watch out for Highway 1792 northbound between Pontieta Boulevard and Pleasant Hill Road. There's still heavy delays on I-4 eastbound before US 27 and approaching the bend. There's a couple accidents to watch out for. Conway Road southbound south of Gatlin Avenue, and the right shoulder is blocked on I-4 westbound before State Road 46. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Dive into hibernation mode with a huge deal on deeper sleep during Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Shop now to save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and receive a $300 instant gift for pillows and more. Plus, get free and fast delivery to your door. Restrictions apply.
The Polar Plunge is your chance to take a dip in the chilly Florida waters in support of Special Olympics Florida. Make the splash this Saturday at Aquatica Orlando. Registration begins at 8:30 a.m. All proceeds help Special Olympics Florida provide year-round training and services for 60,000 plus unified partners and athletes. So join us in making a big splash for inclusion. Your plunge will have a lasting impact across the state. Get all the info now at SOFLPolarplunge.com.
Fence Outlet has the largest selection of fencing options in the state with over 400,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse space. Get 0% financing for 12 months for your gorgeous new fence. Book your appointment online today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're conquering the unconquerable. Using artificial intelligence and data, our experts can create a personalized gene roadmap just for you, customizing your cancer treatment, giving your body exactly what it needs to fight the disease. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Very local. Powered by WESH 2. Local news.
Breaking news this morning.
Original series and specials.
I can't wait to go check it out. Come with me.
24/7 TV made just for you.
How awesome is this?
Download the free Very Local app now.
Committing to saving for 4 years of college can be stressful for families. Not to worry. Florida Prepaid has a plan for you. The reality is, most parents don't cover all of their child's college costs. A Florida Prepaid 1-year university plan lets you start small and add a year at a time as your budget allows. With the lowest prices in 10 years, plans now start at just $34 a month and are 100% risk-free, so you can never lose your investment. Plus, any amount you save today means less debt for them tomorrow. Florida Prepaid open enrollment is now. Find your plan today.
Meal planning is work, so let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting freshfromflorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Guys, here in Central Florida, it is so important your air conditioner works perfectly every time. That's why I suggest a call to our friends at Mills Air. In business since 1992, that's 30 years of experience in keeping Central Florida nice and cool. And their techs are awesome. They can service any brand out there. Don't worry about what kind of AC you have. And Mills Air is a Carrier factory authorized dealer, which means up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you can always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call today and schedule your appointment. 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
If you're hiring, it can feel like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack, like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running.
Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
My wife and I we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because your case matters. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bonus. B-O-N-U-S. Bonus. That's bonus. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
High diving face first into the world's most viral newsroom.
Streaming Wars. In just a moment here. Are you going to subscribe to this? A lot of people might think no, but I'm thinking yes. Real quick, how absolutely brutal is this? I put this up on See It Now so everybody could get a peek, but the graphic from Fox News is a tough one. It's right in front of me now. It says, Haley loses to none of these candidates in Nevada.
Oh.
And they had the option of Nikki Haley or none of the above candidates, and none of the above got 62% in Nevada to Haley's 30%.
Is that because Donald Trump wasn't allowed on the ballot in Nevada?
Yeah, basically this is a protest vote because Trump wasn't allowed. Well, he wasn't allowed on the ballot, not for that reason. Nevada is the dumbest of dumb places. Nevada has both a primary and a caucus that they do at the same time just to make things extra confusing. And on one of those, there was no Donald Trump. And these voters are probably saying, you know, we're going for Trump. But none of the above was the answer they gave. Over Haley, 62.9% to 30.8%. It's over. You might as well just say goodbye. She is not going to be winning, but she's getting a little more headlines, publicity, I guess, on the way out
Keep
here.
on trucking.
Might as well, I guess, make the moment yours and then slink back into the ether a little bit after.
Keep my daughter's name out of your voice.
Such a weird way to say that. After she drops out.
She tried her best to channel Will Smith, but just fell flat.
I think she's got just until the next big primary left in her, and then it's going to be over with and done, which is so weird, isn't it? Because all the rest of the states still have primaries. So Nikki Haley will have dropped out at that point, and then your choice is just Donald Trump, right? On one side, you got Donald Trump. On the other side, you're going to have Joe Biden. Those are going to be your choices.
And then what? They are going to say, well, we need to revisit how this all works.
Mm-hmm.
Next election, we forgot to revisit how this all works. So we're going to do the same thing over and over again.
More of the same. Nothing changes. We do the same thing over and over and over again. All right, a big change that they say is going to be the death of cable television in the streaming world. And I would compare this to the beginnings of Hulu. If you are aware, you know that Hulu started out as a juncture between a combined effort between most of the big networks. You had like NBC, CBS, ABC, I think, all coming together.
Before NBC broke off with Peacock.
Yeah, NBC broke off with Peacock, and I think CBS ended up... No, CBS has Paramount, right? I believe they have Paramount now.
Yeah.
And Hulu ended up maybe just being one network, Fox or whoever it is that ended up with Hulu. I think it might be Fox, but I have no idea. Now, a bunch of the giants are coming together, and it's going to be Disney, Fox, and Warner Brothers with Discovery and everything that it entails. That is all coming together, and this is going to be something where they join for the biggest sports app of all time. This is going to be a huge deal. And they said each of ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers Discovery will own 1/3 of this. Those three are going to go together, and it's going to have like every live sporting event that you could possibly think. They're going to have the NFL. They're going to have the MLB. They're going to have NBA. They're going to have golf. They're going to have NASCAR. All of the sports things all on one app.
And then make it impossible for people to watch it live unless they pay a bunch of money.
Probably.
Did we not see like what happened with that Dolphins game a couple weeks back where it was solely on what? Was it
Peacock?
On Peacock.
Yeah.
And everyone lost their minds. You know, they call it the biggest live event that they've had, but we were all there when bars were like, well, we just got screwed over big time.
We don't know what to do. They get confused. And this will do that for sure. It's also got the UFC fights, this app. So this is going to be like the great sports app to kill them all. It doesn't have MLS, Leheva Rasta is saying. Yeah, I didn't see that on the list at all. But most other major sports and major sports organizations seem to be covered by this grouping of these three big companies.
Does that mean that they've already, do they have a launch date? Have they already scooped up the rights? Because I know that YouTube TV has the NFL ticket right now, unless they only signed up for that for 1 year, one season. I think this was the first time they've had it. And then Apple TV Plus has MLS, so maybe that's why the MLS is not on that list. But I mean, are we saying that they've already scooped up all the rights to this to pretty much back you into like you're in between a rock and a hard place if you want to watch any sports?
I don't know exactly how that's going to work because you're right. YouTube just ended its first season.
Does this mean that we're ripping Thursday Night Football from Amazon?
Let me see. They said huge media news. ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers are planning to launch a joint sports streaming service later this year. The move will place content from ESPN, TNT, and Fox Sports on a new standalone app and will have significant ramifications for the future of TV sports. They do not have a name, nor do they have a price yet, but they're saying that this is it. And the funny thing is, everybody's saying, well, this is the death of cable TV. No, it's not. It's just the new cable TV.
Exactly. Actually, it seems to be a lot more than cable TV at this point.
Yeah, it is probably more expensive. The new cable TV is same as the old cable TV. Now you got to go, all right, got to get my Hulu subscription for this. Got to have my Max subscription. Got to have that Peacock subscription. Netflix, of course, got to have that. And then I got the Sunday ticket on YouTube, but then I got the sports app. How is it any different? It's just 8,000 apps that we have now. Each one of those apps then increasing their price exponentially over years. And now we don't have to worry about just the cable company that we're fighting. We have to fight 8 cable companies and keep them all from raising their prices.
Yay.
It's a nightmare anew. It's a different nightmare, but it's still a nightmare that we're looking at. And gone are the days of, well, of course I'll get Netflix. It's only $12.99 a month. Well, what happens when Netflix is $39.99 a month, but you have a lot of shows you really like on there, and the Peacock is $29.99 a month, and then the sports app is $49.99. It's the same thing.
Going back to cable.
You might have to. You might find a better deal there if you just stay over on
You're
cable.
back to cable, but there's no sports to watch on it.
Oh, yeah, unless they still get to air them on those networks. I think TNT is included in this as well. All right, we want to go over to you and see what's happening with you and your world. Here is Jess Lee talking about Trader Joe's, which be safe in those Trader Joe's out there.
Good morning,
Hey.
afternoon, news junkie.
All of them are fun.
Just wanted to give you guys a heads up about Trader Joe's. At first, we thought it was something for only the rich. Once we started realizing how cost-effective everything was,
It's
down
so
to
cheap.
their own branded wine, which is delicious.
Yeah, what is the wine? $2 Chuck or something? $3 Chuck? Whatever it is, it's
You've
very
heard the
cheap.
rumors about that, though, right?
No, what's the rumor about the wine?
I don't, I like Trader Joe's. I'm not here to say that this is fact. This is just
Allegedly.
a rumor about the $2 Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way that it's made. It's kind of just everything that's in the fields. All crunched. Like
It's
the
like
rumors about McNuggets.
Yeah, it's like the McNugget of wines.
Yeah, where, everything's involved.
So the dirt, the grime is all left.
She's saying that the grapes are machine harvested, and that the machines don't have a way of ensuring that it's only grapes.
Oh, we get extra stuff in there? Well, if it still tastes good, I think I'll be okay with it. It's $2 for a bottle of wine. That seems insane to me. Celine just spent $1,600 at a steak place
I
because of the
didn't
wine.
spend all that.
A lot of money, okay? A very expensive venture to the steak place because of what? Because of wine. The steak actually was not that bad of a deal, but wine is expensive. And when you go
a lot
out,
of the cheap wines are machine harvested like that, though.
like the barefoot one, probably too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Not
about
Josh, though. I have faith in Josh.
Josh wine. Let's
Get
go
in there,
back to
Josh.
Jess Lee. Let's see what she was saying.
Used to be called $2 Chuck.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it's now up to about $4, but still
Hey, what the heck?
pretty amazing.
$4
price.
Chuck.
They have a ton of food and a ton of seasonal items that are something our family can't live without. We will take cooler bags with ice packs and commute from Sebastian to West Palm or Sebastian to Orlando just to stock up on.
Wow,
Trader Joe's.
jeez.
Those are the closest to us.
So she's saying she drives over an hour to go to one of these Trader Joe's locations because the deals are so good. And I saw some great deals, and the stuff that we got was very, very good. There's a lot of items that we ended up getting. I know that it was rated, the top item is these little, like, God, I don't even know what to call them. They're like chips, but they're like a rolled up thing. It's like a rolled up stick kind of thing. And they're like these spicy chips that they have, and those are supposed to be the best thing at Trader Joe's. They're kind of like, damn it, what's that? What's the chip you get at 7-Eleven and stuff? But it's like a rolled up thing. You know what I'm talking about?
A Frito?
No, they're spicy. They're long sticks rolled up.
Takis?
Takis, that's it. The
Taki.
Taki. It's like a Taki, but it's from Trader Joe's.
You only need to say it once.
Taki one, singular?
Yeah, but it's fun to say taki.
Taki. It's like a Taki, but they're like they're spicy, but they're not the same brand. It's a Trader Joe's brand, like everything else out there. And I didn't know, but my speculation was, maybe you've heard more about this, C-Lane. My speculation was that Trader Joe's goes to companies and says, hey, will you white label your product through us? Because I thought it would be impossible for them to have all those SKUs. For them to make all that stuff would be insanity.
Yeah, there's probably a good chance that there's either something white labeled or, they make like a cheaper version of it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go over here. And Famunda wants to talk to us. We'll listen. Here we go.
Good afternoon, C-Lan and Sean.
Hey.
I've got an idea for your bad name from
the
Just
hell?
Okay 8. A la last year's Just Okay party. How about you call yourself The Kiss?
No.
Duh.
No, it's not good.
Peace out.
No.
Terrible.
Ice Panda still on the top of the list. It's got everything you need. It makes you curious as to what's behind this band. What are they going to give you? The answer, honestly, is Not a lot, but still,
Buddy,
the name.
No,
They're gonna live up to the
Don't
title.
say. Come on, you gotta.
Oh no! It's gonna be
Rock and
amazing.
roll, man.
Rock
It's
and
gonna be a
roll.
good
We're gonna
time.
melt your faces off. We're gonna make you laugh, make you cry, send you through all the emotions.
How long is your
And-
set? We had to schedule this out. I thought we were just doing one song. You're
One
thinking
song.
like a fiver?
No. Probably three.
Okay.
Probably 3 songs. Yeah. And maybe one of them will be a little truncated. Or also, all of this depends on how bad things go. Like if we go out there and we get tomatoes thrown at us, we'll wrap it up real quick. See you later, guys.
That was it. That was our last song.
Take it easy. And this is the first and last show of this band. We're going to come out. We're going to rock your faces off, and then we're going to retire almost immediately.
Are we going to
after.
break up, or are we just going to just say, "Hey, we're done"?
We're just going to say, like, "Hey, folks,
Hiatus.
that's all we had in us. We're done. We put
Suspended indefinitely.
we put all our energy into the world that we possibly could, and enough's enough. See you later." So don't miss that, right? Don't miss that and everything else that's going down for Just Okay as the time ticks by. When we return, we got the next episode and Fritz on the Street on the way. But before that, there's a restaurant that I've wanted to love, I've wanted to support, I've wanted to be there for them. They're just making it very hard, and they find themselves in a whole world of trouble. But let's remember back when we return. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
Got a video proof.
Let me be your fart jar manager. And I'll take 20% off the top of the jar.
Carlos will hold the jar.
If he's taking 20%, it's back up to 800.
Exactly. We'll talk about it later.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Traveling on I-4 this afternoon, you could expect your regular congestion eastbound before the bend. It's pretty mellow on State Road 429 and the Greenway. No major problems on Florida's Turnpike. Authorities are clearing up a couple accidents to watch out for. Conway Road, southbound, south of Gatlin Avenue. The right lane is blocked, and the shoulder's blocked on I-4 westbound before State Road 46. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Jeff Martin Auctioneers. Join Jeff Martin Auctioneers for the annual Winter Kissimmee, Florida Construction and Transportation Live Auction, February 12th through February 15th, featuring heavy equipment, trucks, trailers, and more. Bid your way, live, on site, or online at jeffmartinauctioneers.com. Experience the difference. License AU 4483.
Mortgage brokers are better. Why, you ask? Well, they do all of their loans through national wholesale lenders. Now, it's still going to be your standard FHA, VA, or conventional loan, but mortgage brokers have access to dozens of wholesale banks that are competing for your business. Plus, wholesale banks only loan through mortgage brokers like that mortgage guy, Don. And that mortgage guy, Don, is the best. He made the process of shopping for a quote, getting a quote, even comparing the quote you already have super easy. You get a better deal on any home loan when you work with a broker, but you also get the satisfaction of simplicity and honesty when you work with that mortgage guy, Don. If you want to see a difference, go to the website right now. ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. Chock full of information for you. It's very easy to navigate through. And any question that you have direct access to Don himself. Via live chat, email, Zoom call, appointment, or get your question answered live this weekend on the Home Loans Radio Show. But you start the process with an expert and a friend that you could trust by going to ThatMortgageGuyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with ThatMortgageGuyDon.com.
Did you know that your largest investment asset might not be your retirement account or home? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. Most people don't realize that their life insurance policy is actually an asset they can sell. But for almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. We've even created a free policy value calculator at abacuspays.com so you can find out in seconds what we might pay for your policy. There are no fees and no obligations, just information. Knowing the value of your life insurance policy is as important as knowing the value of your home, your equity portfolio, or your finances in total. Discover the valuable information you need to understand the current market value for your life insurance, and then get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Visit abacuspays.com to learn more and use our free policy value calculator today.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast.
You can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack, like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running.
Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer. Every parent wants their child to find happiness in whatever path they choose. Florida Prepaid has a plan to help you support them by affordably and confidently saving for college. Our 529 prepaid plans start at just $34 a month, and you have peace of mind knowing that when you lock in 2024 prepaid plan prices, your payment will never go up. It's inflation-proof and further proof that it's the best way to ensure the brightest future. Florida Prepaid open enrollment is now. Find your plan today.
Doctors take Field of Greens for their own health. Here's Dr. Ryan Green to explain.
We're like you, too much fast food, not enough exercise. That's why I take Field of Greens. The fruits and vegetables in Field of Greens support my heart, lungs, kidneys, and metabolism for weight loss. And Field of Greens promises your doctor will notice your improved health or your money back.
Get 15% off with promo code RADIO at fieldofgreens.com. That's promo code RADIO at fieldofgreens.com. Product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Get ready for the big game with the free iHeartRadio app, the official partner of the NFL Podcast Network, featuring the biggest names in the game like Ross Tucker and his daily NFL podcast.
I am so looking forward to that game.
NFL Total Access.
That's another mini storyline to watch.
NFL Now.
This could be the dangerous team.
And many more. The free iHeartRadio app in the NFL, getting you the insight and behind-the-scenes stories you need for the big game. Just open the free iHeartRadio app and search NFL and listen now. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bonus. 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 That's bonus. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
The game of magnets, taking over the world one terrible person at a time.
Jonah Squid emails. He says, I'm going for it. I'm a little salty. I'm unable to attend Just Okay 8. Damn kids and their academic aspirations, he says. I'm going to be on the search for the gold magnet with cash in hand. I'm so upset. Let's cut through the crap. Will you pick me for Fritz on the street? Throw me a bone, your loyal East Side junkie, Daytona Squid. I'll consider Fritz on the street, but I don't know. Sometimes I say that and then I forget about it, and I just leave you high and dry. and I don't represent you on Fritz on the Street. I don't know. I do know this. Those gold magnets are badass. They are probably the best magnets we've ever done. And the only way to get them is if you've already got your VIP tickets. Or befriend somebody who did, because you get 2 with every single swag bag. So you're going to either have to be in the VIP or schmooze with somebody who is. At the event, like, be real nice to them. Be like, oh, man, is it good over there? Seems good. I'm just over here with the commoners. But, hey, could I get your extra gold magnet? You get a conversation flowing. You got a shot at it. Maybe it works out for you. We'll see. All right. Well, we'll get to your dispatches. We'll also figure out what's happening with the next episode in just a moment as we gear up for Fritz on the Street, and a whole lot more on a Wednesday. But when I think about my childhood, there was one place where my parents would say, we're going to eat at blank. And I would be so excited. I'd be like, yeah, this is. I just loved it. I was so excited to go to that place. This is the best.
But you went often?
We went maybe 3 times a year, I would say. We didn't go out to eat all that much to begin with, but this place was a little further away. It was in Wellington. And we
rich people
definitely didn't get there too much. It's not, just to make things clear here, a rich people spot. It's definitely a spot. Like, I would be very surprised if the both of you hadn't been there. And now I'm trying to rack my brain. I don't know that they have a drive-through, but they, to me, were like the first fast casual place ever. They were the spot where I was like, oh, man, we're going there. I'm excited. And that place is, any guesses before I tell you?
I'm trying to think. Pizza Hut?
I'll give you another clue. You walk in and you stand up and do your order, and you can select from all sorts of things that they have for you. That's why I liked it so much. Not Pizza Hut.
What was the cuisine?
The cuisine is Thanksgiving-esque.
Oh, Boston Market.
Boston Market was the spot, man. And I was
called
so
that,
excited. No, what was it called before?
It was called Boston Chicken.
Boston Chicken, right. And Boston Chicken was awesome because you picked your chicken order and then you picked whatever sides you wanted. And they had all kinds of stuff, from mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and fries. And, I loved going to that place. Oh, it was one of my absolute favorite spots to go.
I remember my mom really liking Boston Chicken or Boston Market. Like, we didn't go a lot until we all of a sudden lived by one. Like, they put one in near our apartment, and it was like, she really liked going to that. I was never like super like, all right, let's do it. But I didn't hate it.
No, it was super popular for a while, at least, I think we can agree on. And then it just hit a wall, man. Like, it really started to fall off, and a lot of them have closed. And now we're learning that they just lost a big-ass lawsuit with U.S. Foods. They're going to have to pay them $11.9 million. That's only the beginning of their legal headaches. They've got all sorts of other lawsuits coming up to about $30 million or more. And they've just been shutting down locations like crazy, which is so sad to me because that was one of the places when I was growing up that I just loved going to. That reminds me of my childhood, actually. That and what was the buffet that we went to? It might have been Shoney's. Do you guys remember Shoney's?
Shoney's was that was a treat for breakfast, I think. There was like one Shoney's on OBT that we were like, all right, yeah, get to go to Shoney's.
Nothing was ever great. Nothing was ever fantastic.
It was to me, man. Breakfast buffet? Hell yes.
We never did breakfast buffet. The big go-to for my family was Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers, right.
Fuddruckers was like, all right, we're going to Fuddruckers tonight. And then you same idea. You stand in line, you order what you want. You can have anything on the menu, they would tell us. And then go play in the arcade. It's essentially the one place that if you have 4 children under the age of 10, go run around. We're going to sit and drink some beer.
Oh, is that place still around, or is that?
Nah, they closed off the last couple of them.
Sad.
Oh man, all this stuff reminds me of my childhood, and that's just brutal. And for Central Florida, one of the places like that I went to on vacation one time, and it was called Quincy's, and Quincy's was a big buffet place that they had. And
did I go to Did like Quincy's or Shoney's? Now I can't remember. I think it was Shoney's.
The one I went to was in Claremont. And boy, was it like the buffet went for days. Oh, God, man. All that stuff is closed down. I don't know why. Maybe it sucked, and I'm just having fond memories of it, which is my theory. This is my theory on school lunch, where everybody talks about it now as an adult, and they're like, oh, man, the pizza was so good. The school lunch was so good.
No, it wasn't.
And I think, are we just romanticizing this? Or was it actually that good?
I mean, you can't tell now because when you were that young, that's what made it seem so magical. And so I don't think you'll ruin it for yourself. You may your taste buds develop a little bit.
Okay, I'm looking at Quincy's now, and it says Quincy's Family Steakhouse. That's ringing a bell.
I don't think I saw it like a steakhouse as much as just like buffet city with all the food out on display. I mean, maybe it was. I mean, they probably had steak. Well, it didn't seem like a fancy place. Is it a fancy place? Because it didn't seem that way to me.
No, I think the word steakhouse is being thrown around loosely.
Right, just tossing that out there.
But when you're that young and you've never been to like a steakhouse, you're like, all right, well, this is it's like Outback being a steakhouse. It's more of a steakhouse than Quincy's was.
If we got together, the three of us, and myself, Sabrina, C-Lane, we all pull up to a middle school or a high school.
That would be weird. But
then we walk into the high school or middle school and we go to the cafeteria at lunchtime and just get in line. You think we can do this experience over? You think they'll serve us and we pay for our food, get a little tray and stuff?
No, I do think we would be stopped by school security. If we can maybe send an email ahead of time, sure. In my school, it's some badass lunches.
Really?
Yeah, like Mongolian barbecue day.
What? I don't get this. You and C-Lane had these experiences where there was so much extra stuff. Was it just like a Miami school board thing?
I mean, it was only one time. I want to be clear. C-Lane had like Taco Bell on campus.
Yeah, that was the rumor. There was never actually a Taco Bell, like an operating Taco Bell at Dr. Phillips High School. But
could you or could you not purchase Taco Bell?
Not Taco Bell. It was Papa John's. We had
exactly. We had no name brands
pizza,
at all.
We had Chick-fil-A biscuits for breakfast that the drama club sold. It was good. We had good stuff.
Yeah, guess what we had, C-Land? We had rectangle pizzas. That's what we had.
Those were good, though.
I'm sure.
Taquitos.
They sold a lot of that stuff in the Commons area, like the outside, but kind of covered.
There we go. I didn't have a Commons area. Did you, Sean?
No.
You had an area where you congregated that was outside of classes. Did you not?
Yeah,
we
with
certainly
no
didn't call
food
it that.
available to purchase upon my liking.
Well, we had that. We had all kinds of vending machines.
Wow.
Coke and Pepsi.
Did you have a two-story school? Was your school two? Oh my God.
I mean,
my God.
We had a two-story school.
You had 2 stories too?
But you're acting like, I mean, they didn't have elevators, man. It was just.
My school had elevators.
Okay. Please don't put me in the same category as you.
Daily HJs from every teacher. What else happened there? Like, how good did this get for you?
I mean, I think that if I would have gone actually eaten in the cafeteria ever, there would have been like they would have had more leaning towards the cafeteria-esque food that you would have thought, at least in high school. In middle school we had Pizza Hut there too.
Yeah, of course you did. God, what a life you've lived. It's just all coming up C-Lane right now. Okay, quick break. When we return, the next episode with Sabrina. What's coming up on the next episode?
What's coming up on the next episode? The big game is just around the corner, and DoorDash wants to give you everything. Like 3 cars, everything.
Oh, yeah. The DoorDash thing is ridiculous.
According to an insider report, Taylor Swift's snub of Celine Dion at the Grammys got the old power of a great PR team. Plus, a new docuseries is coming to Oxygen, and apparently Selena's killer is planning to drop some bitty bombs. All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio. At 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James, Miguel, Ken, and Mike. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your midday Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. And it's becoming quite a beautiful one with warm sunshine. It is a bit breezy. High temperatures today running 10 degrees below normal. That translates to a high of 65 degrees. Not bad if you can get out of the wind and enjoy the sunshine. Tonight we cool down into the upper 40s to around 50. Tomorrow we warm up into the 70s, and it'll remain warm through the weekend with 80s by Sunday. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by ViStar Credit Union. ViStar Credit Union is growing and is proud to open their 20th Central Florida branch in Altamont Springs. They are now open and ready to help you reach your financial goals and life goals. Welcome to a better way to bank. Visit ViStarCU.org/Altamont Springs or come visit at 151 North State Road 434. Federally insured by NCUA.
Very local. Powered by WESH 2. Local news.
Breaking news this morning.
Original series and specials.
I can't wait to go check it out. Come with me.
24/7 TV made just for you.
How awesome is this?
Download the free Very Local app now.
Hey, what's good, guys? This is Angel from the Monsters. You guys know I love to cook on my Big Green Egg. Why? It's impressive, and everything turns out great on the Big Green Egg. If you don't have one, you got to go to Wassy's Meat Market and get a Big Green Egg. They have the lowest prices in the country. They also have all the accessories, everything that you need. They have the classroom set up so you can teach you the basic techniques on the Big Green Egg and advanced techniques on the Big Green Egg as well. When you get the Big Green Egg from Wassy's Meat Market, there's a lifetime guarantee, so check them out. It's Wassy's Meat Market. Check them on Instagram or go to their website, wassysmeatmarket.com in Melbourne on Wickham Road. It's Wassy's Meat Market.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. Tobacco-Free Florida's Group Quit service offers free virtual and in-person sessions at convenient times and locations. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. You are not alone. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series is where names are made. And at Daytona, those names are bringing a whole lot of smoke. Austin wants the smoke. Justin wants the smoke. Cole and Haley, give them all the smoke. There's plenty to go around, but remember, if you can smell the smoke, that means you're not the one making it. The NASCAR Xfinity Series at Daytona, February 17th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Doctors take Field of Greens for their own health. Here's Dr. Ryan Green to explain.
We're like you, too much fast food, not enough exercise. That's why I take Field of Greens. The fruits and vegetables in Field of Greens support my heart, lungs, kidneys, and metabolism for weight loss. And Field of Greens promises your doctor will notice your improved health or your money back.
Get 15% off with promo code RADIO at fieldofgreens.com. That's promo code RADIO at fieldofgreens.com.
Product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Dive into hibernation mode with a huge deal on deeper sleep during Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Shop now and save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and receive a $300 instant gift for pillows and more. Plus, get free and fast delivery to your door. Restrictions apply.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. At New South Window, we bring the factory to you. Our windows and doors are made with quality in mind, and your products and installation are backed by our lifetime warranty. That's because New South Window knows the importance of single-source accountability. We believe in removing the middleman so you get more for your money. This is real factory direct. One company, one call, guaranteed for life. Get New South proud.
For a limited time only, when you buy more, you can save more. Visit newsouthwindow.com to learn more.
Oh, this cold.
Honey?
Honey?
Honey, you need DayQuil Severe Honey.
DayQuil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste, because life doesn't stop for a cold.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Now I'm getting a cold.
Honey.
Try DayQuil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu relief. DayQuil Severe with honey flavor. The daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, honeylicious, power through your day medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Get ready for our 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, presented by The Hartford, live at South by Southwest. March 11th, we'll honor the very best in podcasting from the past year, and you'll help decide who wins Podcast of the Year. Vote now at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
The Hartford Small Business Insurance is the presenting partner of the 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, live at South by Southwest. To learn more or start a quote, visit thehartford.com/smallbusiness. With insurance designed for your small business, the Bucks got your back.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Occupying the space between high society and prison tattoos. This is the news.
In just a moment, all things happening in the world of entertainment and beyond. Oh boy, people. The emails continue to roll in, and there's been some behind-the-scenes maneuvering here. And I don't want the whole world mad at me about the VIP thing. So we're going to try to finagle something, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say much more than a very, very short statement on this here. But if you're somebody who wasn't able to get those VIP passes, if you miss the beginning of the show tomorrow, that's the last opportunity that I'll be able to give you any information. Oh, yeah. This. All right? I think that's about all I could say right now.
So you got to get that podcast
are one of those people
immediately
who is in that position, make sure you're listening at the start of the show tomorrow, and I'll have some information for you. Okay, that's it. That's all I can tell you. If you miss out on that, then you're screwed, and I'm not going to be revisiting the topic.
Are you going to email the people back that, got mad at you to begin with?
I can't. Honestly, I don't have time to email everybody back who's sent an email about
they're
this.
Podcast listeners, so they're going to hear this at the end of.
Oh no! Well, if they're podcast listeners and they're listening same day, they'll get the information and then they'll know, hey, I got to be on this. I got to be paying attention to make sure that I'm getting this information about the VIP situation. All right? That's it. That's all we're going to say. We don't need to say anything more about that.
Sounds good.
DJ Axis says, I wonder what size the VIP section is going to be. The whole thing.
How about none of your business? Okay.
It's all just all
Let's
VIP.
worry about that. Jesus,
everything.
man.
Everybody's VIP. No. That is not the way it works. Unfortunately, that's not the way it works. Otherwise, we wouldn't have these problems.
Exactly. But, I mean, you're VIP in our hearts. But then there are people that are, specifically VIP.
More important.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Very true. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV, and you can't possibly keep up with all of it, even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
Sean, you suck. You're the worst ever. I hope you die, man.
Nothing. Weather's nice.
Ouch.
It's time for the next episode with Sabrina.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
Hold up. The next episode brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Speaking of VIP, that's what he treats you like every time you start the process with him. ThatMortgageGuyDon.com. Chock full of information for you if you're refinancing, buying your first dream home, debt consolidation, one of those things, or maybe something I didn't name and it's considered in between. You got to work with a friend, an expert, and you do that by going to ThatMortgageGuyDon.com.
Don't miss the book, compare your quote with ThatMortgageGuyDon.com.
It was a mere 60 years ago, 1964. Sean, you remember this?
I was not alive.
The Beatles arrived at JFK.
Oh, man.
And Boy, did they let it be. It was their first appearance on what show for points?
The Ed Sullivan Show.
Ooh, I'm going to split that point. Sean, 0 points for you.
Holy cow, I didn't even get in on the action there.
All right, you got an opportunity for action right now. It was also the day that what was released pertaining to the Beatles? Imagine.
Abbey Road.
No, imagine.
White Album.
It was with the Beatles?
It was something Beatle-themed.
Oh.
And you could put it in your mouth.
Oh.
Imagine Baskin Robbins.
Beatles ice cream?
Beetle nut ice cream.
Oh, gross.
Which sounds like...
They called it Beetle Nut Ice Cream?
Sounds like splooge.
Yeah, it
certainly does. This gal...
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is right, and we're now getting the insiders' details, the juice, the tea. It's spilling all about that Celine Dion snub when she won Best Album of the Year, making her now a record holder for the Grammys. And it got very strange because Celine Dion coming out of the stiff person cave to present this award, and Taylor didn't even look at her. All the memes coming out, by the way, are brilliant when the internet comes along.
I had heard that like there was photos and they had hugged backstage and they had a moment and everything was good, but whatever video was shown of this supposed snub was powerful because Courtney was like, I thought that was very rude. I've lost a little bit of respect for her.
Extremely rude.
And I said, oh my God, well, it must be swerving a lot of people right now.
Maybe she just hates Celine Dion.
That
That's
could
okay,
be true.
right?
Could be, right?
You saw that picture of them hugging. Well, it turns out that was all the PR team, Sean. They say it's been reported that our PR team caught the misstep and immediately went into damage control, scrambling backstage to get that picture of them hugging. So they could release it and be like, it's fine, they love each other.
Can we get some handlers like that? We need handlers that'll help us with these situations.
Years ago.
Does that mean that somebody on the PR team is their only job just to read tweets with her name in it?
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's programs for that. Like that they'll get just an email notification that someone's mentioned their name.
How many email notifications do you? Does that person get? Like, rip that person's email. R.I.P. in peace. That person's email box because there's no way you could. I mean, when I was trying to figure out who Jelly Roll was. I
had a dream about him, by the way.
I searched for
not a throuple.
I searched on Twitter for singing along to Fast Car.
Yeah.
Taylor. Oh, Taylor's singing the Fast Car. Oh, I love Taylor singing the Fast Car is my jam. I was like, I had to like minus Taylor, and there's still Tay Tay, my girl.
Unfortunately, I do have another Taylor Swift piece of news for you because another team member, not PR team, but perhaps just her attorneys, they are now trying to sue a college student from the great University of Central Florida.
Oh, we know this guy. We know this guy.
We know him from his last, I guess, viral news, and that was him tracking Elon Musk's private jet. He goes to do the same with Taylor Swift, and now they're like, you are making this dangerous, and we're going to sue the ass out of you.
This is the final boss for this guy, because Elon Musk, you track his jet, he's a billionaire, nobody cares.
Boss.
People are like, please, track Elon Musk. He's whining about this is great. But you do it to Taylor Swift, and they're like, oh, hang on just a moment.
Big trouble. They consider the tracking to be stalking and harassing behavior. Go as far as calling it a life or death matter for Taylor Swift. Now, the student says he's not doing anything wrong because the information that he gathers is public, including the tour schedule. This information is already out there, and her team thinks that they can control the world. So, for what it is worth, she has downsized to just one jet, everybody.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because she's dead.
But she still needs a jet?
And he
I
also
want to be that rich.
He also has a great attorney who's all about the First Amendment, and it's available to the public. So
hey, speaking of attorneys, did you hear or did you see what Moses DeWitt ran into the other day?
Nope. Who?
Moses DeWitt. Let me say his name correctly. He shared a photo online, and he was in his plane, and he's at the airport, and pulled up next to him is Drake in Drake's plane.
Started.
Drake has a 767.
Hey, you know what I thought?
Damn, is that what he masturbated in with that leaked footage?
It may well be, because they're big enough to have a damn house in.
You know what I thought was crazy about Drake plane? the paint job on the Drake plane is a sky with clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Should that even be legal?
It's like painting your car like asphalt with lines on it.
Whoopsie. Speaking of suing, nothing to do with planes, more like cereal, the planes of the grocery store.
Yeah.
This guy right here,
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop D-O double G and Master P, just one P. They're now suing Walmart and the cereal brand Post Foods for, this is interesting, allegedly conspiring to hide Snoop cereal.
Huh. Okay.
And how did they figure that out? They sent some sneaky cereal auditors into the Walmarts. I didn't even, now maybe they've done such a good job that this is the first I'm hearing about Snoop cereal.
I wouldn't be blown away if this was true. I would not be blown away.
They launched in the stores last July. The suit claims that customers complained they could no longer find it a few months later when Walmart's website showed the cereal to be completely sold out everywhere. Store employees found boxes of it hidden in a stock room. Now, both Post and Walmart say they did nothing wrong, with Post going so far to say that consumer demand did not meet expectizzles.
Ooh, so they're taking a shot at him.
Yikes.
Did they say expectizzle?
No, I changed that up just for entertainment purposes.
For real, though, when you look at big cereal and the gigantic companies that make this stuff, there's like 5-6 companies responsible for 80% of the cereals in the whole long aisle. And when they see any newcomer coming
monopoly.
well, it's kind of like a octopoly with like a 8 company setup where they make all of the cereals that you see for the whole damn aisle. So when somebody new comes in and they're like, damn, it's Snoop Dogg, he's got some star power, I could totally see them getting worried about that and freaking out.
I'm surprised they're not the ones making it.
Yeah, they could.
But I guess they're not, and we'll see if that continues to the courtroom.
Any amount of real estate in a grocery store is just coveted big deal business. I remember when my friend got his beer into Publix. It was like, whoa. This is game changing right here.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a game changer for you. And by that, I mean an update on this guy.
Hootie.
Hootie Darius Rucker. We found out with very little details last week that he was arrested. And now I got the juice, fellas.
Oh, do we finally know what kind of drugs he had? Because they didn't say before.
And it's also very strange, but a lot more has been revealed after the initial reports were very vague. It turns out that he was actually arrested in February of last year.
Oh, okay.
He was pulled over for expired tags. The officer smelled some marijuana.
Uh-oh.
But Darius denied he smoked that night, but instead decided to hand them a marijuana blunt right from his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So the officers searched the vehicle after that. That is the first bad move on his part. They found a THC pen and 14 unmarked pills. And it turns out the pills later discovered to be magic mushrooms, man. So an arrest warrant was issued in December. He turned himself in the last week, and that's why we got that mugshot. Even though we have the now hashtag Free Hootie, one person was absolutely loving the fact that he got busted, and that was his ex-girlfriend, Kate Quigley, who said, "Yes, I've heard. All I can say is karma. Hashtag mood." And then she posted a bikini picture of herself. So he got the 2 counts of simple possession and 1 count of violation of registration law. Bonded out at $10,500.
Man, I'm so far out of the loop on drugs. I didn't even know they had mushrooms in pill form. I didn't know that was a thing.
I mean, it's pretty much you just... Should I say this?
Go ahead. Tell me how to do it there.
Grind them into a powder and put them in a capsule.
Damn, all right.
Which you can't do anymore on eBay because they just removed all those things from eBay.
How do you know all this?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
My question is,
Seems mad. You know you're driving with some expired tags. I don't. And most importantly, bear with me, America.
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Sabrina. When we come back, we had no idea we were getting into a parody song.
Is she really that mad that we're postponing the boob tube?
Why is she playing this over and over and over again? Oh, I see.
I needed to get it out of the way. Tomorrow would have been too late for that parody song.
Okay, when we come back, Fritz on the Street, the greatest game in all of radio. We will be representing one of you apiece. Will it be you? Watch us on YouTube at twitch.tv/The News Junkie. Fritz on the Street coming up next on The News Junkie.
Some call it the big game. We call it the Super Bowl. Real Radio is joining FM 96.9 The Game for Westwood One's coverage of Super Bowl 58. Coverage starts at 5 p.m. this Sunday on Real Radio 104.1.
Watch out for an accident causing a bit of delays where West Side Boulevard meets Sand Mine Road. Authorities are still clearing up an accident on Simpson Road between US 192 and Florida's Turnpike's overpass. Travel with caution through there. On I-4, you could expect your regular delays before the bend. There's congestion through the city between Princeton Street and Robinson Street. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by ViStar Credit Union. ViStar Credit Union is growing and is proud to open their 20th Central Florida branch in Altamont Springs. They are now open and ready to help you reach your financial goals and life goals. Welcome to a better way to bank. Visit ViStarCU.org/Altamont Springs or come visit at 151 North State Road 434. Federally insured by NCUA.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Orlando's top-rated comedy club and restaurant is celebrating becoming the Funny Bone. Formerly the Improv Comedy Club, the Funny Bone guarantees the same great talent and awesome live comedy experience with a new name at Point Orlando. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Craig Robinson, February 8th and 9th, best known for his portrayal of Daryl Philbin on NBC's The Office, followed by Gary Owen on February 16th through the 18th. Check out our star-studded calendar and showtimes online at orlando.funnybone.com. Home to the best comedic talent on tour nationally. Come get funny at the Funny Bone. Full kitchen and full bar available with parking discounts offered to all guests who park in the Point Orlando garage. Same amazing experience as the Improv, but now the Funny Bone. Tickets available at orlando.funnybone.com.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're conquering the unconquerable. Using artificial intelligence and data, our experts can create a personalized gene roadmap just for you, customizing your cancer treatment, giving your body exactly what it needs to fight the disease. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
WJRR presents the Brightside Music Festival April 27th, taking over the Central Florida Fairgrounds for the highly anticipated return of Sublime featuring Jacob Knoll, along with Eric Wilson and Bud Goff, plus special guest 311 along with Goldfinger and plenty more to be announced. Get tickets at brightsidefest.com. That's brightsidefest.com.
Hey there, it's Russ Rollins. I'm talking to all the homeowners out there who are tired of staring at their cold swimming pools. It's time to stop wasting money on a pool that you can't use. With Solar Source, you can enjoy your pool year-round like I do. Top 5 things Solar Source customers do after solar heating their pools? Well, spend time with your family. Go nighttime swimming. You got movie nights in the pool. You got water workouts and much more. Friends of mine, friends of Russ Rollins, can save big money when scheduling a free consultation today at solarsource.com/monsters. Don't wait any longer. Start enjoying your pool again with Solar Source.
Hard Rock Bet presents Legal in Florida.
You can bet the game on Hard Rock Bet. No more betting inside your head. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Legal in Florida. It's safe, it's legal. We'll repeat that it is legal. Top rated sportsbook and it's the only one that's legal.
Get a
a no-regret first bet up to $100 when you sign up now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and over and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Save time and money with the aluminum fence in a box from Fence Outlet. It comes with everything you need for an average backyard of 120 feet starting at $23.65. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more information and store locations. License numbers C10252 and C10803.
Life is too short to let allergy and sinus issues hold you back. At Aspire Allergy and Sinus, we understand the impact these challenges can have on your life. Imagine a life free from constant sneezing, itchy eyes, and sinus headaches. Our expert team provides comprehensive allergy testing and personalized treatment plans, ensuring your specific needs are addressed. Simple relief, better life. At Aspire Allergy and Sinus. Visit aspireallergy.com to schedule an appointment. Aspireallergy.com and tackle your allergies head on.
This is Jeff Kaufman from the injury law firm of Kaufman Lind in the Under Oath podcast. You listen to a lot of attorney commercials, normally concerning the qualifications of that firm, that they will fight for you, that they don't get paid unless you get paid. Instead of doing a commercial, I'm just going to give you some free advice. If you get into a car accident, make sure you receive medical treatment from a doctor within 14 days. If not, the insurance companies can hold you responsible for the first $10,000 of your medical treatment. It's not if, but when you get into an accident. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman. Contact me at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546.
Make everything you do more epic with Spectrum Mobile and the new Samsung Galaxy S24 series with Galaxy AI. Order from Spectrum and get $700 off with a trade-in. And now, you can get Spectrum Mobile for $15 a month each when you get 2 unlimited lines. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 series with Galaxy AI today. Visit a Spectrum store or spectrummobile.com. Offer subject to change, valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, runny nose, postnasal drip, interrupted sleeping. I was groggy at the end of the day.
Allergies and sinus congestion were making Jana miserable. Then, a friend recommended Navage. Navage provides immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Navage helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
Navage gave me instant relief. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes. I didn't have to wait an hour, 90 minutes. I didn't have to wait a minute. I ran the rinse and I felt better.
Stop suffering from congestion and start breathing and feeling your best again with Navage. Navage.
I've had people ask me how I find relief, and I tell them Navage immediately. This thing is amazing.
Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Get connected to Central Florida like never before with Very Local, powered by Wesh 2. Stay informed with the local news team you trust. Explore original series and specials.
You are one of the most inspiring people I've ever met.
Experience new sights and new adventures with the ultimate Central Florida insiders.
I can't wait to go check it out. Come with me.
24/7 TV made just for you.
How awesome is this?
Download the free Very Local app now and stream like a local.
New South Window Solutions. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, GREEN. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Dispensing unsolicited advice on a wide range of pointless topics.
biggest game in all of radio. And here's how this works, friends. If you don't know, now you're going to know, because we play Fritz on the Street each week. And when we do it, we fight for you. So I'm going to pick somebody. I'll fight for them at Fritz on the Street. Sabrina will pick somebody, as will C-Lane. And if we win, you win. You get the very hard-to-get Fritz magnet. These are beautiful, and you can find them on thenewsjunkie.com in the Game of Magnets section. I will be picking, let's see here. I'm going to pick somebody random. I'm going to pick Tony on YouTube.
Great.
Tony over on YouTube is going to be my pick. What about you, Sabrina?
I'm going to go with someone who just messaged me on my Instagram at Sabrina Ambra, and that is, I think, phlebotomy?
Phlebotomy.
If not,
okay.
James.
Phlebotomy on Instagram. And what about you, C-Lane?
I have gone to the texting service, and I found somebody said, pick me. And it stood out. I'm going to say this. I mean, it's going to be nothing but emojis next week. It stood out because it was the only person who used an emoji. And that's Aqua Girl. Aqua Girl on the texting service.
All right, Aqua Girl is C-Lane's choice. And now it's time to battle it out. Fritz, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Let's do Fritz on the Street.
Now it's time for Fritz on the Street.
Hello, Sabrina. Hello, C-Lane. Hello, Sean.
Hi,
Hello.
Fritz.
Hey, Fritzy.
Hi, Fritz on the Street, sponsored by Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go, just call Mo. 866-CALL-MO. 866-CALL-MO. In first place on Fritz on the Street with 40 points, Christopher Lane.
Yay!
In second place, 1 point removed with 39 points, Sabrina Ambra.
Okay.
And in third place, 4 points removed with 35 points, Sean Wasson. So we got 40, 39, 35. 8 questions for you. 4 general knowledge trivia questions and 4, of course, current event questions.
Were these administered at trivia last night?
Thank you for asking. They were. Fritz's Fun House each Tuesday night at Cavos Bar and Kitchen. We had a packed house.
Nice.
Yeah, we had 10 participants.
How were they looking? Were they good
Hammer?
shape, rough shape?
One couple was having a really good time.
Oh,
okay. We'll factor that in.
They, I guess, came out on a date night, and then they stayed and did trivia, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
So if you think you know it, chime in for that bonus point. Is everyone in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, we begin with question 1. Last week, Sabrina.
Wow.
Yep. Toby Keith.
That is incorrect.
All right.
Last week, which American actor passed away at the age of... C-Lane?
Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers is correct.
Damn it.
Passed away at the age of 76. C-Lane, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Carl Weathers?
Let's go 6.
6.
5.
5 for Sabrina.
4.
And 4 for Sean. Question number 1 with answers of 4, 5, and 6.
Ding, 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 ding.
Who knows their weather?
I was getting
Which
scared
American
for a
actor
second.
passed away at the age of 76?
Oh, Carl Weathers?
Carl Weathers.
I don't know.
Weathers. Carl Weathers.
Val Kilmer.
Pass.
Oh, Carl Weathers. I don't remember.
Come on,
That would
man.
be 4. So Sean is picking up 2 points, and Sabrina, with a guess of 5, picking up 1 point.
Nice.
Moving on now to question number 2. What fictional town is the Netflix series Stranger Things?
Sabrina.
Sabrina?
Oh, my God. It's, oh, my God, it's right there. It's,
Sean.
Okay, I'm not done answering.
Sean.
That's extremely distracting. I'll turn your mic off.
She's stalling.
It's, Indianaville.
That's incorrect.
Asshole.
Indiana. Sean. Hawkins.
Hawkins is correct.
Yes.
Sean, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Hawkins?
She's mad.
I am, because it's extremely distracting. You threw me completely.
I'm going to say 6.
6.
I'm going to go 4.
4 for C-Lane.
5.
And 5 for Sabrina. Question 2, with answers of 4, 5, and 6.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, who knows their towns? What fictional town is the Netflix series Stranger Things based in?
Hawkins.
Hawkins, Indiana.
Hawkins, Indiana.
gosh, I know this. It's in Indiana, right? Hawkins?
Oh, fictional town, I don't know. Let's say we have to guess in Springfield.
Why not?
Why not? I pass.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch that show.
Hawkins, Illinois.
That would be 5. So Sean is picking up. Oh no, Sabrina's picking up 2 points on that one, and Sean and C-Lane with you guys of 5, 4, and 6, each picking up 1 point. Yeah, he said Hawkins, Illinois, but I was asking for the town, so that's
that's still good.
Moving on to question number 3 now. Jennifer Crumley was found Sabrina?
Oh, she was found guilty of manslaughter?
That is incorrect.
All right.
Any more?
Let's hear some more of the question, please.
Jennifer Crumley was found guilty of manslaughter after her son's 2021 school shooting in which U.S. state?
Oh, C-Lane.
C-Lane.
Hawkins.
Florida?
That is incorrect.
Sean.
Sean?
Illinois?
That is incorrect. That would be Michigan.
Damn it.
Sean, you got question 2 right. We will start with you. Out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Michigan?
I think 3.
3.
2.
2 for Sabrina.
4.
And 4 for C-Lane. Question 3 with answers of 2, 3, and 4. Jennifer Crumley was found guilty of manslaughter after her son's 2021 school shooting in which U.S. state?
Michigan.
New York.
Michigan.
Michigan?
Michigan?
New York.
Wisconsin.
Michigan.
That would be
Damn.
5. So C-Lane with a guess of 4, picking up 1 point. Question 4 is
Did
upcoming.
not see it going that way, but all right, I'll take it.
Question 4 is upcoming. That's the halfway point. After question 4, I'll tell you so far who is winning on the day. Question 4 goes like this. What is the name of the secret society both George W. Bush and... Sean.
Skull and Bones?
Skull and Bones is correct. Full question. What is the name of the secret society both George W. Bush and John Kerry were members of while at Yale? Sean, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Skull and Bones?
7.
7.
6.
6 for C-Lane.
6.
And 6 for Sabrina. Question 4 with answers of 6 and 7. What is the name of the secret society both George W. Bush and John Kerry were members of while at Yale?
Skull and Bones?
Skull and Bones? That I don't know. The Mason people, right? No, it's something else completely.
Oh, you got me there. I'm not sure.
I was going to say Freemasons. I pass.
Skull and Bones?
That would be 3. It was a bit of a stumper.
What was the last one?
That was a small climax.
Annoyed grunts. So no points awarded on that one. That means through 4 in first place with 5 points. We have Sean Watson / Tony. Yeah. And we have a tie for second and third place, 3 points each. C-Lane / Aqua Girl and Sabrina / Phlebotomy. We'll move on now to question number 5. At the age of 60... C-Lane.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith is correct. At the age of 62...
What are you doing over there?
Smashing my head against the microphone.
Okay.
At the age of 62, which American country star passed away from stomach cancer? C-Lane, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Toby Keith?
Gonna go with 8.
8.
Make it a true daily double, Fritz.
All right.
7.
7 for Sabrina. I don't know what that means.
Fritz.
He doesn't watch Jeopardy. I'm going to say 6.
6 for Sean. Question 5 with answers of 6, 7, and 8. Ooh.
Ding, 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 ding.
Who knows their patriotic, jingoistic Keith? At the age of 62, which American country star passed away from stomach cancer?
Toby Keith.
Oh, I saw that this morning. Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
Oh, Toby Keith.
No!
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
That would be 8. So C-Lane is hitting a 3-pointer on that one, and Sabrina with a guess of 7, picking up 1 point.
Which indeed makes it a true daily double.
A true daily double. Bow, 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 bow. Right, that sound effect.
C-Lane, did you see that woman that won on Jeopardy the other day? And everybody bet 0 at the same time? Did you see this?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
She went.
I may have.
She went to salute that everybody had risked $0 on the question, and she was going to show zeros to both of her opponents. So she went like this, and when she's making the zeros move back and forth, it looks like she's
very awkward. Yeah,
pleasuring to
going
people.
skiing. Okay.
Yeah.
We've got 3 questions remaining. Question 6. Who released an album in 1999 under the angsty pop persona?
C-Lane.
C-Lane?
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks is correct.
Chris Gaines?
Chris Gaines.
Oh!
C-Lane, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Garth Brooks?
I'm dropping down to 6 here.
6.
4.
4 for Sabrina.
5.
And 5 for Sean. Question 6 with answers of 4, 5, and 6.
Ding, 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 ding.
Who knows it? Who released an album in 1999 under the angsty pop persona Chris Gaines?
Pass. Jackson Lane.
Oh, Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
I don't know.
Garth Brooks.
Oh,
Garth Brooks. Pass.
That would be 4. That means Sabrina's picking up 2 points. And Sean, with a guess of 5, picking up 1 point.
Nice.
Moving on now to question number 7. Recently, Buckingham Palace announced...
Sean.
Cancer.
That is incorrect.
Sabrina.
Sabrina.
King Philip.
That is incorrect.
Sean.
Sean.
I'd like to hear the question.
You got it. Recently, Buckingham Palace announced a prostate cancer diagnosis for which royal family member?
King Charles.
King Charles is correct.
Oh, damn it.
Sean, out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Charles or the king?
Philip.
6.
6 for Sean.
7.
7 for C-Lane.
8.
And 8 for Sabrina. Question 7 with answers of 6, 7, and 8.
Ding, 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 ding.
Who knows their kings, baby? Recently, Buckingham Palace announced a prostate cancer diagnosis for which royal family member?
King Charles.
King Charles.
King Charles.
God save the king.
King Charles.
King Charles. King Charles. King Charles III.
Damn.
That's 8. So Sabrina's picking up 2 points on that one. And C-Lane with a guess of 7, picking up 1 point. We now move on to question number 8. But before we do, let's take a look at the leaderboard. We have a tie for first place now with 8 points each. C-Lane / Aqua Girl and Sabrina / Phlebotomy. And in third place with 7 points, 1 point removed, we have Sean / Tony. So it's
What the hell? I was in first place.
It's anyone's game. That's the magic of Fritz on the Street, baby. Question 8.
I feel like this happens to me a lot where I do good in the first half and then I'm excited about my first half performance. I don't realize that I've gone to last place like a loser.
Gotta
Jeez.
stay humble, man. Stay humble.
Question 8. What is the capital of New Zealand?
Sabrina.
C-Lane?
New Zealand. What is the New Zealand capital? Damn it, I just had a friend go to New Zealand, too.
Oh.
Did he visit the capital?
Sean.
New Zealand City.
That is incorrect.
Sean.
Sean?
Auckland.
That is incorrect.
Oh, no.
Ha! Now I could take a little bit more time without you two chiming in.
Sean, you just said this city as I was driving here.
No, did I?
Oh, he did? Was I paying attention? New Zealand. That would be friggin'. Oh my God. I can't name one place in New Zealand. IKEA.
That would be Wellington.
Oh,
damn.
Sean, you got question 7 right. We will start with you. Out of 8 answers, how many do you think said Wellington?
4.
4.
3.
3 for C-Lane.
2.
And 2 for Sabby. Question number 8 with answers of 2, 3, and 4. Who knows New Zealand?
Ding, 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 ding.
Someone's picking up 2 points. What is the capital of New Zealand?
This decides it.
Auckland.
Auckland?
Auckland?
Auckland.
Auckland.
Beef Wellington.
Wellington.
Windy Wellington.
That would be 3. That means picking up 2 points on that one. C-Lane and Sabrina and Sean with a guess of 2 and 4, each picking up 1 point. That means winning on the day with 10 points would be Christopher Lane / Aqua Girl. Yes. Congratulations, Aqua Girl. In second place with 9 points, Sabrina / Phlebotomy.
Okay.
And in third place with 8 points, Sean / Tony. That means the new, if I had to do this quickly, okay. That means in first place and still leading on Fritz on the Street with 50 points, Christopher Lane.
Yeah.
In second place, 2 points removed with 48 points, we have Sabrina Ambra. And in third place with 43 points, we have Sean Wasson, and that is Fritz on the Street.
Thank you, Fritz.
Thanks, Fritzy. Woo.
Best timing ever. That was a perfect. perfect timing on the segment.
You know, we're getting
thank
better
you,
and
Fritz.
better. We're professionals.
We're going to nail this eventually. I feel it. Fritz, you can find him over on Instagram. It's no_regrets_coyote. And you could be on a panel just like this for Fritz on the Street. Make next week the week that you go out to Fritz's Funhouse Trivia. It is on Tuesdays. And you can keep up with that by following along on social media. So Fritz would love to have you on the panel, and you can have a fun time. You'll remember the time you were on the radio. How about that? Go do it. Follow him, no_regrets_coyote, or just pop on over to Cavo's on Tuesday nights for Fritz's Funhouse Trivia. Here's what I was talking about. If you didn't see this, the woman who was on Jeopardy, and her two opponents also, they guessed zero. Everybody had guessed zero or risked zero, I guess. And then the hand gesture she did didn't do her any favors.
Nobody wagered anything.
Oh my God.
It's so innocent. Like she was looking at it with a very innocent brain and thinking, oh, I'm just going to do the zero mark to everybody else.
That's why I think it was so quick, though. She realized what she was doing.
She may have,
I'm curious, though. Was that, I think this would be more of a controversy by now, if was that the actual telecast of Jeopardy? Because it seemed like that camera was on her at the very right time.
Oh, that's true.
Time.
Yeah, maybe they knew ahead of time.
Ken Jennings was the one talking.
Is he the one doing all the Jeopardies now? They don't have the Mayim Bialik on there anymore?
They said that they don't have her on anymore except for some of the primetime stuff, but it's all been Ken Jennings.
Oh, man. All right, we are going to take a quick break here, and we're going to come back with you. Your dispatches. Fritz, are you going to be with us?
Hell yeah.
Woo! Yeah, now we're talking. And this is always one of my favorite stories of the year. So we're going to have a little fun together. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this or not, but they released the list of license plates that got rejected by the state, where people said, I want a personalized license plate. And they said, what would you like on it? And they go, no, we cannot do that one. Is it free speech? Are they being a little too uptight? Or are these over the line? We'll go through the rejected license plates. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
This week on the show, win tickets to see the Doobie Brothers at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa, July 11th when we play JCS Trivia. Plus, your calls, text, talkbacks, and 4 opportunities to win $1,000 later today on Real Radio 104.1.
The Jim Colbert Show. Today at 3 p.m. on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's a couple accidents to watch out for this afternoon. West Side Boulevard at Sand Mine Road. Authorities are clearing up an accident on Simpson Road between US 192 and Florida's Turnpike's overpass. Checking in on I-4, you can expect your regular delays eastbound before the bend, and there's congestion on I-4 westbound through the city between Princeton Street and Robinson Street. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. Let Express Employment Professionals help you hire for contract or full-time jobs. Forget about posting jobs, sifting through resumes, and interviews with unqualified applicants. Go to ExpressPros.com to find the location near you. That's ExpressPros.com.
This is Jeff Kaufman from the Injury Law Firm of Kaufman & Lind and the Under Oath podcast. A little more free advice. Any conversation you have with the insurance company after you get into an accident will be recorded. Everything you say can and will be used against you. For example, when they ask you how you're doing, these are not words of concern. These are traps to keep them from paying your medical expenses. Simply reply with, I've been told to avoid answering questions like this. It's not if, but when you get into an accident. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman. Contact me at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546.
This Friday, February 9th, get ready for a legendary meet and greet with the one and only 50 Cent. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., head to Pat's Liquor and Wine in Oviedo for an exclusive chance to meet 50 Cent. Immerse yourself in a celebration with Branson Cognac and Le Chemin du Roi Champagne, 50 Cent's signature spirits. It's the perfect opportunity to capture an epic photo and snag autographed bottles. Mark your calendar for Friday, February 9th from 5 to 7 p.m. at Pat's Liquor and Wine, 4250 Alafaya Trail. It's the ultimate Orlando event featuring 50 Cent, Branson Cognac, and Le Chemin du Roi Champagne.
Meal planning is work, so let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting freshfromflorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. So listen to the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. Turns out February is American Heart Month, and Life Imaging FLA wants to remind you that early detection saves lives. Unfortunately, the very first symptom of heart disease is often sudden death. But the cool thing is, now you have the power to detect issues before symptoms. And Life Imaging FLA does that with their free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. This is a $699 value. The testimonials are bananas. Couples going in, the person that thinks they have problems have no problems. The person that does not think they have problems has problems. But the cool thing is, now you have the information, the power to go to your primary care doctor and build a long-term healthcare plan to make sure that you're around for years. Do that now. Do exactly what I did. Pick up your cell phone and dial pound 250. Say that keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250. Say the keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. And be sure to ask about their cancer screening as well. Make 2024 the year you finally start taking care of your long-term health with Life Imaging FLA. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia.
Yo, it's Angel from the Monsters. You want a big green egg? For the lowest prices anywhere, you got to go to my friends, Wassie's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up your big green egg so that you are cooking before they leave. Follow Wassie's Meat Market on Instagram or go to wassiesmeatmarket.com for your big green egg today.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer. Sneezing, coughing, stuffy nose, runny nose, post-nasal drip, interrupted sleeping. I was groggy at the end of the day.
Allergies and sinus congestion were making Jana miserable. Then, a friend recommended Navage. Navage provides immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Navage helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
Navage gave me instant relief. I didn't have to wait 30 minutes. I didn't have to wait an hour, 90 minutes. I didn't have to wait a minute. I ran the rinse and I felt better.
Stop suffering from congestion and start breathing and feeling your best again with Navage. Navage.
I've had people ask me how I find relief, and I tell them Navage immediately. This thing is amazing.
Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid.
If you have city water, you might not know this, but it's got all kinds of chlorine, chemicals, and all kinds of nastiness in it, which really isn't healthy for you and your family. So get cleaner water with PureWaterChanges.com. Call my buddy Bobby at 407-MY-WATER, and he'll save some money because you won't have to buy bottled water anymore. Schedule a free, no obligation to purchase in-home water inspection and demonstration, and you'll receive a free reverse osmosis system valued at $1,799. Installation required. All homeowners must be present. That's PureWaterChanges.com, 407-MY-WATER.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Hi, everyone. I'm Paul Anka.
And I'm Skip Bronson.
What happens when two old friends take their decades of experience in the business and sit down with our buddies?
You get Our Way, a brand new show from iHeart Podcast where we chop it up with our pals about everything under the sun.
Hear amazing guests like Jason Bateman, Michael Bublé, Mark Burnett, and many more as they sit down with Paul and Skip.
This is our podcast, and we're going to do it our way.
Listen to Our Way on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, GREEN. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Your direct line to the heroes that saved Canada that one time.
Just a moment.
Contact Human Resources right now.
It's not mine.
Get the cops on the phone.
I mean, damn baby arm. Gotta tell you though.
Dude, wait.
You're gonna have to give some background here, at least a little bit, so people they're not gonna understand without any context.
I sent Sean and C-Lane Drake's dong picture.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
Any other questions?
Yeah, she just showed it to me, too. And then I was trying to have a conversation with her, and I stopped, and I'm like, I'm thinking about this huge dong now.
It was sent to me, and it's all I could think about, so I immediately forwarded it to you guys.
When I saw this, I thought, who had the camera to film this if this was indeed Drake?
It's a mirror.
Oh, is it him doing it with his own phone?
With a dummy.
I had no idea.
Man, you were really focused on that wang.
Yeah. Getting the vibe there.
I just saw the picture of a guy laying down, and I thought that maybe it was like somebody got a sneak picture
I
of
saw
it.
a picture of
I
it.
would argue that this suggests that I looked at the dong less than you guys looked at the dong.
No, I object. I saw a picture on my on our chat thread of a person taking sort of a mirror selfie, but it's not really a great mirror. And I was like, what the hell is this? And then I double clicked and realized he was holding his penis.
Right.
So at which point I went, oh.
And this is also what I noticed because, I mean, granted, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that he's laying down, like the leg spread, throws me so much. I'm like, you look like you're in a gynecologist appointment.
He does have his legs up.
But then he also used the comforter to cover his BH. I'm like, might as well show the whole thing, man.
Yeah. You know what I think's going on here?
I want to see it all, Drake.
I think it's fake. It's not actually Drake naked, but Drake doesn't mind that people think that this is him naked. So he's like,
would ya? I mean,
he's
look
like,
at that thing.
I'll leave it out there and I'll let people think perhaps this is me, and we'll see where it goes. It seems like that's where he was aiming for this. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. There is a lot of people who are talking today about the rejected personalized license plates, and I always like to look into these and see which ones the state decided you just couldn't have. And the first one on the list, to me,
state? Which now?
This is from Florida, but they do it in all the states, so it doesn't matter where you're listening. You get these rejected plates each year. This one's from WFLA, the TV station in Florida. The first one on the list, I can see why they would turn this down. They didn't want somebody to have the license plate that said OLTURD or old turd. That was not going to be approved.
Oh, come on.
I said, shut it down.
That's
we can't have
lame.
that. The second one, I also kind of get, but this is a sign of the times kind of thing here. And you can look at these in front of me if you're watching on YouTube or twitch.tv/The News Junkie. BBLBTCH. Nope. They said you cannot have BBLBTCH.
What does that mean to you?
It
BBL
means
bitch.
Brazilian butt lift bitch.
Oh.
That's what I would pull away from it. Why? What would you take from it?
I don't know. Bubble bitch.
Bubble bitch too, yeah, I guess. You can read it multiple ways. Donut 69 got shut down.
What?
Why? What's wrong with that? Donut and a number 69 that got banned from a license plate that was personalized.
So now you can't have 69 as numbers.
I guess
Unless,
not.
like the lottery, you hit and win big.
Well, hold on, because if you don't allow donut 69, I think you're right. I think you can't allow anything 69.
What about Cronut? Cronut 69.
Nothing about donut makes 69 more offensive, right? It's just the 69. So that seems a little lame that they would do that. The next one is FK COVID, which you obviously know where that's going. JAG AWF. Oh, it just hit me.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Awesome.
I was like, why is that one banned? Oh, okay, I see.
So creative,
on the full list, there's a bunch of other 69s that got,
Really?
there's Crisp 69, Capo 69.
Just because of 69, that seems like that's stupid.
Somebody got denied for Cop Car.
Nice try.
Oh, what about this? I don't know why this is in the studio. Am I allowed to show a license plate that's not on a car?
Yeah, sure.
It says 69 right here. It's
Buck. Is that real? It says Buck 69.
This is, I think I've mirrored, but just take my word for it. It says Buck 69.
I don't think they should ban 69. I think that's too broad. They banned Mr.
I
Huge.
love it when it's two broads.
Mr. Huge was turned down. You can't have that. The next one is RPPED.
Ripped.
Yeah, I would take ripped from that, but why would they ban it? I think they must be taking
Maybe because they're drunk / high.
Yeah, maybe they're taking it to mean stoned and not like.
Well, then that person goes and shows that they have like 6 to 8 abs.
Some of these seem a little too tight for me. Like even this one, I get it, but Fun AF, they wouldn't let them have that as a personalized.
That one took me a second. I was like, FUNAF? What's wrong with FUNAF?
Or ZROFUX2.
That one's easy.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
I every time this comes up, I've told you I saw one that I was surprised made it through that was SHTZSIK.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, I think the obvious SHT part is probably going to get you shut out of most of those, right?
But it didn't.
It didn't? It got approved?
I saw it on the road.
How does that get approved and something with 69 doesn't get approved? That's way more obvious and offensive than 69.
Now, I will say that on this list, the full list, the spelling of the full word with Z, that got blocked. Also, there's 1, 2, 3 different SHTs that got blocked. And
what if you
also,
have like a 69 Camaro that you're driving?
Also, the word sharded.
What?
They're fun suckers, man.
Who's the person who just wanted to have sharded on the back of their car?
Me
The ones I'm seeing, they did a graphic mock-up for a couple of them here in front of me. This one is hauling ass. Okay, I get it. I understand. Ass, it seems like it's not that bad. Hot and ready. You couldn't even get hot and ready as a personalized license plate?
That looks like hot nerdy to me.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, either way, neither one of those seem like they should be off bounds to me. OG Gurns? What am I missing here? What is this one supposed to be?
Gunrest? No. OG GNRST.
GNRST.
I'm worried that we're going to say it out loud and then we're going to be like, oh, that's what it is.
Or we've been
And
saying it this whole time and still don't get it.
We may have. Gurnurst? I don't know that one. I don't
Guns
understand.
and Roses.
So the license plate is OG space GNRST, and they turn that down, and they won't let them have that personalized plate. Are you high? Which would have been great if they could have got this. They don't want anything about being high. And then one fart. Somebody wanted that on their license plate.
My favorite Bob Marley song.
Why can't you have fart?
I don't know.
Everyone farts.
It doesn't seem that bad to me. My friend, when we were younger, had a personalized license plate. I mentioned on the show before. Jay is his name. And his license plate said pimp mode. And some of these seem...
He probably told him it meant pump mode.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, yeah, because I don't know if it had the I in it. I don't think it did, actually. I think it was PMP mode. It was a long time ago. Hard to remember. We want to hear from you, your dispatches. And in fact, we're going to do that. Plus, we're going inside one of the Super Bowl VIP suites.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, we are, Fritz. I mean, not actually in person because they're really expensive, but otherwise.
You have to stop lying to me like that.
Sorry about that. We're going to go for the experience and tell you just what these folks get and how much they're going for. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Threads at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This is Katina Mobley. This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
This year's National Signing Day will be mostly uneventful as Florida State, and other football programs landed most of their recruits in December. G-League Magic star Mac McClung is expected to compete in the Slam Dunk Contest during next week's NBA All-Star Weekend. And to football, where the 49ers and Chiefs set to begin practicing for Super Bowl 58 today, and DraftKings line favors San Francisco by 2. I'm Scott Davidson.
The utterly inspired all-electric EQE sedan from Mercedes-Benz. With hundreds of customizable comfort settings inside the cabin, it's the EV that recharges you. The vehicle is all electric. The feeling is all Mercedes. Learn more at mbusa.com/EQE.
Very local. Powered by Wesh 2. Local news.
Breaking news this morning.
Original series and specials.
I can't wait to go check it out. Come with me.
24/7 TV made just for you.
How awesome is this?
Download the free Very Local app now.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series is where names are made. And at Daytona, those names are bringing a whole lot of smoke. Austin wants the smoke. Justin wants the smoke. Cole and Haley, give them all the smoke. There's plenty to go around, but remember, if you can smell the smoke, that means you're not the one making it. The NASCAR Xfinity Series at Daytona, February 17th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Because no two people sleep the same. Only the Sleep Number smart bed lets you each choose your individual firmness and comfort, your Sleep Number setting. The Climate 360 smart bed is so smart it actively cools or warms up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature. And now, during our President's Day sale, save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. Ends Monday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Hard Rock Bet presents Legal in Florida.
You can bet the game on Hard Rock Bet. No more betting inside your head. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Legal in Florida. It's safe, it's legal. We'll repeat that it is legal. Top rated sportsbook and it's the only one that's legal.
Get a no-regret first bet up to $100 when you sign up now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and over and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Hey there, homeowners. Russ Rollins here. Are you tired of staring at a cold, unused pool? It's time to make a change. Spring is the perfect time to add solar heat to your pool and enjoy it year-round. Solar Source customers, they enjoy family time, nighttime pool parties, movie nights, birthdays, and even low-impact workouts. Don't let your pool be a monthly expense with no enjoyment. Schedule a free consultation from SolarSource.com/monsters. Remember, friends of Russ Rollins save even more money.
Are allergies holding you back? Take control with Aspire Allergy and Sinus, your one-stop solution for a breath of fresh air. Our expert team offers comprehensive allergy testing and cutting-edge treatments so you can enjoy life without the hassles of sneezing and sniffles. Say goodbye to allergy and sinus struggles and hello to a healthier, happier you. Go to AspireAllergy.com today to ditch those temporary fixes and schedule your appointment. That's AspireAllergy.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Get ready for the big game with the free iHeartRadio app, the official partner of the NFL Podcast Network, featuring the biggest names in the game like Ross Tucker and his daily NFL podcast, NFL Now, and many more. Search NFL and listen now. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
New year, even a presidential
election year, but we are still facing the same issues. You need to prepare for the worst. Protect your home, your family, and your investments. It's time to reach out to the Oxford Gold Group. They make it simple for you whether you are buying more gold, diversifying your 401k, or buying gold for the first time. Call the Oxford Gold Group at 833-995-GOLD and order the investment guide or make a purchase of precious metals and get up to $2,500 in free gold. 833-995-GOLD.
Dive into hibernation mode with a huge deal on deeper sleep during Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Shop now and save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and receive a $300 instant gift for pillows and more. Plus, get free and fast delivery to your door. Restrictions apply.
Addiction can be isolating, but there is strength in numbers. Together, we can bring out the best in those who are in need of recovery while removing stigma. The Phoenix has built a nationwide community in support of people living a sober lifestyle. In partnership with 1 Million Strong, we're uniting the music industry, fans, and artists to take action to transform the way people think about addiction and recovery. Are you affected by addiction, or do you know someone who is? Visit 1millionstrong.com to connect with the Phoenix community and find the support you need.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
If you're going to give up your personal information to a giant, merciless corporation, might as well listen to something good. So tell Alexa to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Real Radio 104.1.
Riding the daily roller coaster of viral news from the front row. It's
appreciate it. I'll reiterate what I've said about the Super Bowl all along, and that is you're insane if you spend money on a ticket to this and your last name is not Kelsey. Going to the actual Super Bowl seems miserable to me, number one. And number two, it seems so inferior to watching it at any other place where they're just going to put it on the big screen. Save for the place we talked about yesterday where it's $100 a seat no matter what, just to watch the game.
Can't wait to see that crowd. Like, do you think it's going to fill up, or they're
I
just?
don't know.
And it might work out actually for the people if it ends up being a little bit sparing,
A little sparse.
Sparse. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I was reading the word. I was founding. You know what?
Are you saying that you don't think that the bowl is going to be full?
I think that the place that's charging $100, if there ends up only being like 10 people, they're going to get the best service of all time.
Here's the
instead
thing.
of using big words, I should have just said that.
We have a lot of big restaurants here.
Sparse is only 6 letters.
Shut up, C-Lane.
You dick. We have a lot of really, really big restaurants in town here locally. In fact, we have one of the busiest restaurants in the world in town, which is Disney Springs, what's it called? The Boatyard or Boathouse? Boathouse, I think.
The Boathouse is one of the busiest in the world?
Yep, it is. I think it's number 2.
Is it?
If you look up top restaurants by revenue, I believe that Boathouse is the number 2 busiest restaurant in the world, meaning they make money as far as restaurants go more than any other place, except for like one spot brings in more cash. And it might be like asterisk independent or something, instead of chain places. But a place like NBC Sports Grill and Brew, where to watch the Super Bowl, everybody has to pay a minimum of $100, even if you can't get that much in your belly or you're not drinking that much. They have 900 seats in that restaurant. So if they filled the place up, that would be, if my simple math is right, $90,000 that they made just off having the Super Bowl on the television with
Plus
the minimum
food and drinks.
Well, if they didn't go over 100, I guess it wouldn't go any higher. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you had $50 worth of food, you still got to pay 100. But if you went over that, it would be even more. So there's a potential, yes, that it could be more than $90,000 that they would bring in just from the Super Bowl itself, which is pretty insane to me. Did you find that list, C-Lane, that I was talking about?
I actually haven't found it as a list. There's I have the 10 highest grossing restaurants in America, but this is 2018. And And that, on the top of that list, it does have the Boathouse in it. That's number 6.
Oh, is it?
As of 2018. The top one was Tao Las Vegas, TAO.
Never heard of it.
And it says average checks $90, did $42 million in sales.
Well, Boathouse passed them up because I'm seeing here they're in 2022. They say they're the second highest grossing individual restaurant in the United States. And if you ever go there, it's crazy busy always.
Wonderful. Great food. They have really cool seats too. Remember that they made like tables out of boats. And then
didn't you go on the boats that they have?
Hell yeah. The boat cars. The amphicars.
Oh, those are amazing.
Yeah, very cool. But they do a lot of business at that place, man. It's pretty intense. I forgot what the number 1 place was. What's number 1 on the one in front of you? Was it Tao Vegas? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm already out of it right now. I'm going to Restaurant Business Online for the top 100 independents, and it's taking a while.
Places we'll never go to ever.
They're not really super expensive. They're just incredibly busy places.
So when I searched for it, one of the articles was like, "Hey, is the LAX In-N-Out really the busiest restaurant in the world?" And I was like, "Oh
no, I think it's too small to be that busy." The Boathouse is number 2 or number 1 or whatever it is because there's so many seats in that place, and it's just constantly chock full of bodies. It's never empty. And the stadium for the Super Bowl will not be empty. It'll be full of very, very wealthy people because the tickets are super expensive. And the VIP suites, well, they're even more pricey. At one point, one of the VIP suites was going for $2.5 million.
What?
That has been
insane.
lowered. Now it's down to $1.8 million for the 20 tickets that comes with that VIP box. They range in price from $180,000 for 4 box seats to just all over the place, and some of them going for over $1 million. And when you get this, they have some stuff that they fancy it up with, but it's not quite as crazy as you think. If you've ever been in a VIP box at a stadium, you think like, oh, it's going to be really fancy stuff in here that they'll serve us. You're still getting like regular ass food. Yeah. You're still getting chicken nuggies and hot dogs and that kind of food.
Dasani water.
How dare they? They're serving Dasani at this place.
I mean,
that's what you're getting.
It depends on which venue, because I know that if you have a box at the the Kia Center now.
Yeah, watch your mouth, dude.
If you have a box there, that you can order the bulk food that they do, where it's like it's the big shareables with like chips and dip or crudité or a bunch of chicken nuggies or whatever. But they also had the option for a lot of them, depending on how good they were doing at the time, to go to the buffet. And the buffet is really nice. I used to eat the buffet all the time. Jernigan's, that's great.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah, you used to play there, right?
I used to play on the terrace, and
we also knew a guy.
And then we knew a guy at Jernigan's. So then when the game was going on and we're not playing piano on the terrace, we would go in, sit at the buffet, eat a bunch of free food.
I remember when I went the one time with UC Land, I didn't watch a lick of that game.
Yeah, me.
Hanging out of the buffet.
3 rounds of that buffet. That's all in my pocket.
One of when the Amway Center first opened, one of our coworkers here used to say on the air that I was part of what was ruining the basketball game, is because there was too much stuff to do at the Amway Center that was not watching the game.
Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Very sports-centric, this person, I'd imagine. Okay, let's go to it. Here we go. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
Jury duty is brought to you by the DeWitt Law Firm. Injured on the go, just call Mo. Amy says Joe's Stone Crab House in Miami is the number 1 restaurant.
That was number 2 on the one that I looked at.
You just get the truth from the
internet.
internet.
Do you know that place?
Yeah.
No, these are all true. They're just different years. Now it's Joe's Stone Crab House that's number 1 in the newer lists.
Is that different from Joe's Stone Crab? Like this is the original
house?
one, or
this is
the chain?
there's a chain that's called something similar to that, but I don't know if that's it. Maybe that is it.
Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah.
Oh, Shack.
Right. Yeah.
House, Shack, different. Got it.
Joe's Stone Crab House in Miami is number one. All right, if you get injured, if you're in an accident, if you need an attorney, you got Moses. He's ready to fight for you. He's going to hear your story. He's going to treat you like a human being, which sounds simple enough, but a lot of these law firms are going to treat you like a number. They just want to settle up with whatever their algorithm says to settle up for. But Mo is out there to fight for you. 866-CALL-MO, 866-CALL-MO, or go to justcallmo.com. Real quick, how infuriating is this? There was a problem with applesauce in the United States of America.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Well, it's not just that.
Hard to disagree.
It was really, really, really bad. They had 400 kids in America that got sick because there was lead poison in the applesauce, right? So 400 kids got really, really sick because of this, because somebody poisoned the applesauce.
All at the same time, or did they forget to put the recall out? And then they're like, no, they'll never notice.
It took a little while before they connected all the dots and realized that the applesauce was the source of this contamination and that's why these little kids were getting sick. But the thing that's frustrating is they know exactly who did this. A man named Carlos Aguilera, who is a cinnamon grinder in Ecuador, is the person that they believe poisoned this applesauce.
Carlos.
But the FDA and authorities in Ecuador aren't doing anything about it, and the U.S. government can't do anything about it.
Why? Because he makes pretty good cinnamon?
No, because they probably won't extradite him.
Yeah, they have no authority really over foreign ingredient suppliers who do not ship direct product to the United States, they say. So they can't take direct action against this guy. They say he's no longer operating as a cinnamon processor, but he was the one who was behind this, and he's not going to face any kind of charges or anything. That's pretty crazy that the system works that way. That doesn't seem right. When we come back, we've got a lot more from you, including another high-speed chase story, and a new language has surfaced in the United States of America.
Bye-bye Esperanto.
What is this new language? We're going to find out together. That's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Travel with caution and expect delays. All lanes are closed due to an accident on Old Winter Garden Road eastbound at Hiawassee Road. Checking in on I-4, there's a bit of congestion westbound between Sand Lake Road and approaching State Road 535. Around the perimeter of I-4, it's pretty mellow on State Road 429 and the Greenway. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in an accident and would like to know the value of your case, go to forthepeople.com to see cases just like yours. You see, all lawyers are not the same. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Real Radio wants to provide the assist on your holiday bills by putting $1,000 in your hand. $1,000 13 times a day. You know the drill. Just listen for the keyword to win $1,000 each hour weekdays from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Then take that keyword and enter it on our website, realradio.fm. Whether you do that on your phone or your computer, we don't care. What we do care about is that you answer the phone from a number that will probably say no caller ID when they call back the winner, because that's how you get $1,000 in your hand. This contest sponsored locally by Mills Air.
Mills Air, been in business since 1992. That's over 30 years. Carrier factory authorized dealer. Rebates up to $1,275 for brand new Carrier units. Turn to the experts. Carrier. And you can always turn to the experts at millsair.com.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Because no two people sleep the same. Only the Sleep Number smart bed lets you each choose your individual firmness and comfort, your Sleep Number setting. The Climate 360 smart bed is so smart, it actively cools or warms up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature. And now, during our President's Day sale, save 50% on the Sleep Number Limited Edition Smart Bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. Ends Monday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Pucker up, Central Florida. R.C. Hill here from R.C. Hill Mitsubishi. This month, I'm on a mission to help you fall in love with a new car. So if your old rides left you brokenhearted, kiss it goodbye and lower your monthly payment at the same time. Used cars from just $89 per month. New cars from just $189 per month. You deserve a ride that makes your heart skip a beat. So bring me your old ride and I'll get you way overpriced value for your clunker. Do other dealers leave you feeling lonely? We kiss up to the banks and lenders who want to say yes. That's what makes us your car dealer next door. Give it a try. Check out our brand new Mirage's 43 miles per gallon lifetime warranty. Fall in love with the award-winning 2024 Outlander with 0% for 60 months. Plus, check out our certified used cars. Monthly payments from just $89 per month. Trade-ins, kiss it goodbye. We'll pay over appraised value. So get here quick. I'm R.C. Hill, your car dealer next door. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. See rchill.com for details. Offer absolutely ends February 29, 2024.
Why choose a Sleep Number Smart Bed? Because no two people sleep the same. Only the Sleep Number Smart Bed lets you each choose your individual firmness and comfort, your sleep number setting. The Climate 360 Smart Bed is so smart it actively cools or warms up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature. And now, during our President's Day sale, save 50% on the Sleep Number Limited Edition Smart Bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. Ends Monday. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're conquering the unconquerable. Using artificial intelligence and data, our experts can create a personalized gene roadmap just for you, customizing your cancer treatment, giving your body exactly what it needs to fight the disease. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic, because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Everyone understands that when you buy more, you should pay less. It's called a volume discount. Hi, this is Earl Ron, president of New South Window, and we would like to make and install your windows. New South offers volume discounts for homeowners. The more you buy, the more you save. Our discounts start at the 4th window, and from there, the savings grow. New South can do this because we own our factory, and that's the power of Factory Direct. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows that will save you money and protect your home. Our windows are made in Florida, for Florida homes, by Florida workers, and we guarantee them for life. Visit us at newsouthwindow.com.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Get connected to Central Florida like never before with Very Local, powered by WESH 2. Stay informed with the local news team you trust. Explore original series and specials.
You are one of the most inspiring people I've ever met.
Experience new sights and new adventures with the ultimate Central Florida insiders. I can't wait to go check it out. Come with me. 24/7 TV made just for you.
How awesome is this?
Download the free Very Local app now and stream like a local.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you deserve better. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Check. 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 That's check. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
They're best friends. Unless they're fighting. Are they fighting?
TheNewsJunkie.com. You'll see the links to the podcast right there where you could subscribe.
Getting your practice in.
Just tuning up the guitar.
Doing a little warm up.
Yeah, it was the first time I've touched that thing since last year. Just okay, I think. So I got some work to do. And then I got to figure out, this is the brutal thing for me, okay? It's just a reality of life. A reality that C-Lane doesn't have to face, or that Fritz doesn't have to face, or even Sabrina doesn't have to face this reality. It's my reality. And that is, I go, hey, it would be cool if we did this song, if we performed this song at Just Okay 8. And then I have to find some time when there's nobody else around, and I got to go in here, and I got to see if I can actually sing that song.
Oh,
and only a handful of songs fit into that category for me. You know what I mean? So some of them are
You'd
just...
think that. One of Fritz's favorite things about me, and it was very much apparent this latest round of practices, is that you can pitch things up and down if you want. You can change the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was what I was doing a lot, to the point where when he watched that documentary about We Are the World, he was like,
Night in Pop.
I just imagined Sabrina saying, "Hey, Quincy, would you mind if I just pitch this down a bit so I can match my range?"
There should be an option on your sheet music, Quincy, if you can just make everything down.
So the further I pitch it down, the more I can sing some stuff?
Or
comfortably, yeah.
Is this a new idea to you?
What?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, I just know it as I try to sing the song and play the guitar, and then if I can hit it, I hit it. If I don't, I don't.
I'm saying, like, playing the song in a different key.
I've never done that. No. I always just tried it, and if I couldn't do it as is, I just gave up.
Smash the guitar.
I can tell you with 100% certainty that you have seen people do that
all the time,
like on stage. You've seen people who maybe released a song that's a little bit too high for them at the age they are now, and just on the set list, it's like, we're doing this a couple steps down.
You know, the only one I haven't seen do that, though, is Paul McCartney. He still plays
I've seen him where he needs to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, darling. What was that? What was that big concert series that they had not too long ago? And he plays "Oh, Darling" with, I think, the girl from the Runaways.
Yeah,
or something
didn't come
like
out
that.
good.
That's one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time. And
Oh, really?
he's like, I've never performed this by myself. It was the first time in decades. And it was rough.
He had just like flown in or something, or he was doing one of the Saturday Night Live. I think it was their 45th anniversary, star-studded. Everybody was there, and they're having Paul McCartney on. And he got into Maybe I'm Amazed, and you either hit that first note or you know, that's one of those things. He just hit it as good. Maybe I'm amazed. Oh, Paul.
Yeah, if you miss the first one, it's kind of like the national anthem. If you miss the first one, you go, "Welp, I got a long way to go here. Let's buckle up." No.
Always start
right.
lower.
Yeah, that's a good idea, but I haven't tried anything out yet for any of these planned songs. I'm very, very worried about the whole thing. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. Did I get to? Oh, I didn't get this. Tips@thenewsjunkie.com. And Samantha emailed. There's a lot of people emailing, so I don't get to all of your emails. I apologize. I'm doing the best I can over here. Samantha says, Stanley Killer Cup. Good afternoon, News Junkie crew. It's podcast listener Samantha here again. This is day 3. You see, I didn't see the other 2. This is day 3 of me asking, pretty please, with all the love on top, if I could please buy a Stanley Killer Cup. I'll drink from it every day and show it off at work to help share the show more than I already do. Even if you have one that's not perfect, maybe with some dings in it, I'll happily buy it. Thank you. Love y'all, says Samantha.
Oh, the ding's good to us, sweet girl.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't do it like that because the ones that we bought, they're attached to like a ticket. So I've had some people reach out and they're like, oh, I really need this one, or I really want to get this. Can you buy or can you sell it to me? We can't do that. We have like very few extras, and we're not able to just like give somebody one of the things. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, that is just not the case.
I will. You know what I'll do is I'll grab a stack of plastic cups, and then we will just write on there like the Stanley
Killer.
Killer.
Right.
The killist.
Even better.
And
Yeah.
I won't even sell it. I'll just give it to you.
Yeah. So we might be able to make something like that happen, but as far as actually getting one of the real ones,
I'm going to forget to do that as soon as we go to commercial break.
We got too many other things to distract us. I do want to tell you, though, there is a new language that is developing in the United States of America.
Oh, tell me more.
Okay.
This is according to Indy 100. They say a new dialect has been emerging from certain parts of Miami due to cultural intermingling between Spanish and English speakers. Excuse me.
That's a new word in the new language.
I didn't mean to. The distinct dialect is a Spanish-influenced dialect of English born out of decades of immigration to southern Florida from Spanish-speaking countries. Isn't this just Spanglish, which people have talked about forever?
Pretty sure that's exactly it.
That sounds like what it is to me.
So does a new language imply new words? Are there
not
new
always.
words involved?
No, not always. Language is actually super complicated, like at the collegiate level, of professorial level of talking about language. They consider, like, what is it called? African American vernacular.
AAVE.
AAVE is considered by some people to be a language in and of its own.
Absolutely.
And so you say, is that the same language as speaking English, as people just commonly say speaking English? Of course it's the same thing.
Like the Cajun dialect as well.
Right,
But then there's
right.
also other words that we have never like heard of, and that's because they were new words within that. So
Well, that would be a fusion of like French and English, I guess, in that case. And in this case,
what is that? Patois, Patois.
Whoa, watch your mouth, Fritz.
Yeah, sounds filthy.
dump that.
I don't know what that was. Patois? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's spelt patois.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Well, that
patois, the dialect of the common people of a region differing in various respects from the standard
there's a lot
language.
of that. This is what we have with.
That's points.
There's a lot of people in Africa that speak like a different version of English, and it makes the headlines on their news websites hilarious. And I think that's Pidgin, Pidgin. Is the language there. So language morphs all the time. And when there's enough of a break between the language that people are speaking and the original language, they just call that a new language. And they're suggesting that this is something new. I feel like this has been around forever, though. I mean, it's not like Hispanic culture in South Florida is first generation right now. I would think that would be a couple of generations in at the very least. And this has been going on for a while. But
I'm sorry, did you say what they're going to call it?
they didn't even give a name. They just said there's a new language emerging. And to me, it's like, hey, this is what we've been calling Spanglish forever. I mean, I don't know too many people who have been to Miami and don't know what that is.
How you say cucumber?
Yeah, a little bit of that. There is a driver who is accused of running a red light at 100 miles an hour. That's right. Fleeing from Marion County deputies for quote unquote fun. He said, I was doing it for fun. He thought he could get away with it and thought that it would be enjoyable. And that's why there was a 30-minute police chase. Another one of these things happening where I think we could save some folks and save some time and save some gas and not do that anymore. But that's 2 in a week that we're looking at in a small area. And we're going to hear from you now. We haven't heard enough from you today. So let's do this thing.
Give
Here
us
goes
more.
nothing. We're going to get this for you, a dispatch from Guitar Slinger, and it says, Sean, have Fritz help you out. Okay, how's Fritz going to help me out? Let's see.
Sean, if you're picking up a guitar you haven't picked up in a year and you're going to use it in a live performance,
Yeah.
have Fritz help you out, put some fresh strings on
He
there.
doesn't have
check
time.
the intonation and the action and adjust it. You'll be much happier, and so will everybody else. I know Fritz knows how to do it. He built a guitar. He has the skills. Take advantage of it.
I tuned it up. It's got a tuner in it, and I got it tuned.
Tune City.
Those strings, let me tell you the journey of those strings. I put them on, did just okay, 7, and
See what
now
you did
they're
there.
still on there.
So they're
Nobody
still brand
else,
new. That's great.
Yeah. Nobody else has touched them.
I will say this. I don't know how to set the intonation, but my brother Dirt does. He was the one who also did all of that stuff when we built Blue Steel.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You could find your own dudes because these are all people that are in Savvy's Little Helpers. Not to mention that Fritz is getting married in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can't do it, but my brother can probably do it. That's what I'm saying.
Look, I
Really,
can figure
the
it out.
band is called Helpers.
Savvy's.
Helpers.
Also, we were thinking like Savvy's Little Helpers was a whole play on the, a holiday time.
Yeah.
Technically, it is before a holiday. But what are we going to do now?
So let's have the listeners decide.
Yeah, what are we called?
Hold on.
Ice Panda.
First of all, is that a shot at us? Because, guys, we're all on the same team here, okay?
Of course we are.
We're all on the same team, number one. Number two, it's your band. You guys can name your band whatever you want.
Okay. But I tried to do that a couple years ago, and you shut it down.
Because you tried to change it to Laser Pussy.
And it's a great name. It's still changed to that, by the way. But I think we're just going to go with 5 different names, I guess, for the show.
No, you
Savvy's
name your
Little
band.
Leprechauns, Savvy's Little Helpers, Laser Pussy.
I am not in charge of what your band is called. You name your
Laser
band
Pussy's a
whatever
great
you want.
name. Come on.
So name it Laser Pussy.
All right, Laser
the
Pussy
only thing I
Fat.
said to you before was you've performed with this band at all these venues. It's easier to explain to people
That
by
is
saying
true.
Savvy's Little Helpers because there's some built-in brand recognition to that, at least to a certain extent.
And there'll still
People know
be
what it
brand
is.
recognition if you say, like, Little Leprechauns.
Mm-hmm.
Savvy's Little Laser Pussy.
Little Clovers.
Savvy's Little Lepers.
Oh.
The artist formerly known as Savvy's Little Helpers. You could do whatever you want, you know?
I'm so excited. It's going to be such a fun show.
gonna
We've
be
been
lit.
killing it because we started rehearsing in November,
Okay.
thinking that we were going to do it in December.
Well,
And here we are.
you've now got a month and what, a half? Not even, oh, God, not
man.
even a month.
Not
and a
even. I just set a
10
reminder.
days.
Mhm.
Oh.
I'm excited. We're gonna kill it. I think the entire event's going to be a killer as well.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe not. Some people need to listen tomorrow for the beginning of the show. Should they
Yes.
want to join VIP status?
Well, there's some
As well as
moving
James.
parts. There's some moving parts behind the scenes, and we'll see what's happening. If you didn't get any of those tickets, just be present right at the start of the show tomorrow, and that's that. Okay, we only did one there, so
I've said too much. Your tone changed.
Let's do. You didn't say too much. What are you talking about?
I just wanted to make sure that I didn't say too much, and then as soon as we go to break, I'm gonna get a talking to by.
No,
Okay.
no, you're fine. You say
Tickets
whatever
on
you
sale
want.
tomorrow.
Here,
Oh, Peisenberg said you should be Patty's Little Helpers.
Shut up, Peisenberg.
it's gonna take her name right out of it. That ain't gonna fly.
Oh, no, I'm out, please. Laser Pussy is not going to be it either, but we'll see. We'll see.
You guys do your thing. You guys are a great band. You've done awesome stuff.
All
And you
right,
guys
Help
are
is what we're saying, Sean.
Ice
We don't
Panda.
know.
We're going with Ice Panda.
No, you can't take that. That's in our potential hopper of band names. You can
I
take
think you
any
should go
other
with
name.
Miss Fats. Those are funny.
Miss Fats? Oh, no. Those are all very, very hurtful. Make me want to cry. So we're
No,
gonna
like
just
a
skip
fat
over those.
heart, PHAT.
There is no way that was the intention of that.
Cool
That's not
down.
how they spelled it.
Yeah, 0% chance.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
quick
Beastie
break.
Boys doesn't have a nice ring to it either.
Yeah, I can't tell where they're going with that one. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into an update on those Boeing planes that were falling apart that is even more frightening, and something that has just come across about that giant sphere in Vegas. All that coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on X at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733. From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Travel with caution and expect delays. All lanes are closed due to an accident on Old Winter Garden Road eastbound at Hiawassee Road. Checking in on I-4, there's a bit of congestion westbound between Sand Lake Road and approaching State Road 535. Around the perimeter of I-4, it's pretty mellow on State Road 429 and the Greenway. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Bet Online.
It's playoff time, and the usual suspects are heading to Vegas for the big game. Bet Online is your #1 source for championship football odds, stats, trends, and lines. From point spreads to all your favorite prop bets, head to Bet Online to stay updated on all the action. Bet Online, the game starts here.
Looking to hire the right employee? Find them at the Florida Jobs Now job fair, FLJobsNow.com for more info.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, but nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. It was from the first use. I was able to just clear out anything that was stopping me from breathing correctly. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way, for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage.
Do you have trouble remembering that one thing you went to the grocery store to buy? Here's a tip. Forget about it. Just pick up fresh Florida strawberries. They're delicious, in season, and available now. Here's another tip. Go to freshfromflorida.com and use local Florida strawberries for wonderful recipes like strawberry arugula salad or strawberry fritters. And while you're there, join the Fresh from Florida Club for free perks. Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
I'm Chris Walls, and I'm a truck driver from Missouri. For 13 hours a night, I sit in my truck and I drive. Out of boredom, I'll stop and eat. If I'm not doing fast food, I guarantee there's a bag of chips open on my dashboard. Along with that, I'm good for about 4 liters of soda a night. That was all until Andro 400. I started out 4 months ago weighing 341 pounds, and since taking Andro 400, I have dropped 45 pounds. I'm sleeping better. There's no cravings. My knee pains went away. I've had some lower back issues, and I've noticed that went away, and I can only contribute that to Andro 400. One thing that Andro 400 said on the radio ad says it attacks belly fat. Well, let me tell you, it did. I've lost 6 inches. This product really does work.
So guys, if you'd like to experience similar results, then get Andro 400, the safe, natural, and inexpensive way to boost your testosterone. Go to andro400.com or call 888-400-0435. 888-400-0435.
Yo, it's Angel from the Monsters. You want a big green egg? For the lowest prices anywhere, you got to go to my friends, Wassie's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up your big green egg so that you are cooking before they leave. Follow Wassie's Meat Market on Instagram or go to wassiesmeatmarket.com for your big green egg today.
Life is too short to let allergy and sinus issues hold you back. At Aspire Allergy and Sinus, we understand the impact these challenges can have on your life. Imagine a life free from constant sneezing, itchy eyes, and sinus headaches. Our expert team provides comprehensive allergy testing and personalized treatment plans, ensuring your specific needs are addressed. Simple relief, better life. At Aspire Allergy and Sinus, visit aspireallergy.com to schedule an appointment. aspireallergy.com and tackle your allergies head on.
Ready Tour with very special guest, 3 Doors Down. December 5th, Kia Center. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Creed with 3 Doors Down on the Are You Ready Tour.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Pucker up, Central Florida. RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. This month, I'm on a mission to help you fall in love with a new car. So if your old ride's left you brokenhearted, kiss it goodbye and lower your monthly payment at the same time. Used cars from just $89 per month. New cars from just $189 per month. You deserve a ride that makes your heart skip a beat. So bring me your old ride and I'll get you way overpriced value for your clunker. Do other dealers leave you feeling lonely? We kiss up to the banks and lenders who want to say yes. That's what makes us your car dealer next door. Give it a try. Check out our brand new Mirage's 43 miles per gallon lifetime warranty. Fall in love with the award-winning 2024 Outlander with 0% for 60 months. Plus, check out our certified used cars. Monthly payments from just $89 per month. Trade-ins, kiss it goodbye. We'll pay over appraised value. So get here quick. I'm RC Hill, your car dealer next door. Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. See rchill.com for details. Offer absolutely ends February 29, 2024.
Get ready for the big game with the free iHeartRadio app. Pre-game with perfectly tailored playlists like Big Game Party and more. iHeartRadio has the perfect soundtrack for your pre-game party, whether it's just you or a block party for the entire neighborhood.
For Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Check. C-H-E-C-K. Check. That's check. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
Join in on the chaos. We eagerly await your dispatch. This
got a Bombshell World exclusive.
Ooh,
for
hold on.
everybody.
Let me dust it off.
Let's get that out here.
Gosh,
and
where is that?
I'll tell you what's going on in the world.
Wait.
It's right over there.
Wait some more, and there she blows.
Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop.
Bombshell World exclusive.
Folks, there is a man climbing the sphere right now.
Oh, here we go.
There's a dude on the sphere, and he's climbing these things. This thing, I guess I should say. I don't know how he got started up there. This is a Bigfoot photo.
We're just getting... No one caught onto it when he was, I don't know, halfway through?
He's on top of it now.
Yeah, the thing is always changing. Maybe he was blending in. Or maybe maybe he has a green screen suit.
He's some sort of protester, and okay, you can see him right here. He's climbing. It's very, very Bigfoot. I'm sorry of the footage here, but this is a little person here climbing up on the giant
That would be
sphere.
tripping me out.
Oh yeah, looking down
Look,
at that.
It feels like you're about to fall through it.
Yeah, and there he is on top. He's on the top of the sphere, and he's live streaming all of this on Instagram as this goes on.
Wow.
And
All right.
I guess, like, obviously that's dangerous. I don't know. You know,
He's on flat right now. Well,
Yeah,
like
now-
somewhat flat.
he's on the top of it, so that's a little bit safer. I don't know if he's going to be doing any damage to the sphere itself, or if there's like a risk of breaking that. I don't know how that works, actually.
And then how does it get down? Does it just like belly slide down?
I don't know, but if he does,
It's gonna be a bitch.
yeah, that's going to be a real tough landing. So we'll see what happens with this guy, but he's on top of it right now. Let me see the update that I just got moments ago.
I love
I'll bring this up.
He's not holding anything from what you just showed us.
No.
So how do we know he's protesting?
Well, this is from KTNV, and they say Channel 13 was first alerted to the situation when Mason Deschamps posted a live video on Instagram showing the climb.
The S is silent, just Deschamps.
Deschamps?
Yeah.
Mason Deschamps, who calls himself the pro-life Spider-Man, is known for similar stunts in other cities, including in Las Vegas. And usually he's climbing buildings that are, straight up. Now he's climbing the sphere
Pro-life
over in
by
Las
almost
Vegas.
killing himself.
The pro-life Spider-Man is a real weird title to have for yourself, but that's what he's got going for him right now. I don't know how they get him off either. What do they do?
Hey.
If he's climbing the building, they wait till he gets to the top, or they have somebody go up higher than him and they grab him and bring him into the building.
A helicopter?
Maybe a helicopter? I don't know.
I think there's got to be some sort of roof access to that place, right?
Oh, wow. I wonder, like a hatch, you think?
Yeah.
Because
like to fix tiles?
Sure, but this is going to be complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because if they didn't have anything like that, they wouldn't have a way to repair stuff on top, and I would guess that they do indeed have that. But yeah, there he is. He's up on top of the sphere right now, and he's drawing attention to being the pro-life Spider-Man of planet Earth. Good luck to that guy. I'm not sure if he'll survive the day or not, but he's getting some attention regardless. Let's do it. Let's get into a couple of dispatches. We haven't played enough of these today, and every time I say that and then start playing them, I play like two, and we get distracted by something.
Hey, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right?
We're doing it anyhow, and Red Panda is the subject. Boki Foodie is the person. Let's see what this dispatch is truly about.
What's going on, News Junkie? What up, Sean? What up, Sabrina? What up, C-Lane? What up, Fritz?
Hi.
So I keep on hearing you guys say something about Ice Panda.
Yeah.
And it just brings back a little story that my brother-in-law just told me that happened a couple weeks ago.
What?
About his friend. They're both in law enforcement, but his friend got a call for a break-in, and when he got there, the guy took off, and they jumped on the guy, and the guy turned around and just started grabbing his friend's nuts, and he's like, hey, he goes, let go of my nuts, and the guy just started squeezing harder. So the only thing our friend could do was just beat the crap out of the guy, and might have put him in a wheelchair, I'm not sure, but anyhow, he asked for a supervisor when he got arrested, and the supervisor came out there and said, hey, that big red panda over there beat the crap out of me. I need you guys to arrest him too. So every time I hear Ice Panda, I keep on thinking of the red panda.
Man, we went a long way for that. All right. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Somehow, I got lost around the grabbing the nuts part of that dispatch.
That's always what leaves me in the dust, too.
That's where you faded out? Okay. Let's talk about this instead for a moment here, because this is important. It's been a little while since that flight, the Alaska Airlines flight of a 737 MAX 9, made headlines. And it made headlines for obvious reasons. A giant portion of the plane fell off, like a door-sized portion.
Not great.
Then they found out that it wasn't Alaska Airlines necessarily that was to blame, even though they had warnings for days in a row before this, but it was Boeing that was to blame. And there's a photograph now of before this flight, and you can see that there are 4 bolts that are completely missing from this apparatus. Nobody ever put... I don't have it in front of me right now. Okay. I'm just telling you about it. Sorry, I should have warned you. It says, now
you need to
they
hide
know.
that in the sentence. Like, there's a photo that I don't have here.
But take my word for it.
They said they discovered that there was at least 4 bolts that were missing and weren't in the so-called door plug that was on this flight, which is... The biggest risk was that they thought this was happening on other flights, which I guess it was. They had done this to this airplane, but now they know. They've done the whole investigation.
I know they have to save room in headlines. So the Seattle Times has called it the blowout jet. It says key bolts missing when Boeing delivered Alaska blowout jet. Just sounds weird. Like I don't know. To name it that sounds like, now I don't want to go on one.
I see other people calling it that, though, blowout jet. I'm trying to see if I could find the new...
why are you so distracted?
I was trying to find the new photograph that I teased that I didn't actually have over here. But just trust me on it. There you can see 4 bolts that aren't put in on this door area of the Boeing 737. This has been terrible for their stock price, and that has just plummeted over the course of the last month or so.
Yeah, but it's going to work out real nicely for that protest.
Oh, yeah. If they do their strike, these workers over at Boeing are wanting a 40% increase in pay. And again, I think they're saying this at a strange time, but here they are regardless.
There was something that I was thinking about, weirdly enough, on the way in, and I didn't even know Boeing was in the news again. But every time they have something wrong with these Boeings, one of the things that's attached to each story is they always pull the air traffic controller audio. Mm-hmm. Now, this is another place where I feel like, much like an innocent bystander interview, people are not using their time wisely. Because if you were like a pilot on one of these and you're like, hey, I got to emergency land, there's a giant chunk of my plane missing right now. This is a class 5 emergency.
Right.
And then you got to say something like, I can't wait to be both feet on the ground eating a Big Mac right now.
Yeah, you got to work a plug-in.
You need to work a plug-in because that's going to be attached, and then then McDonald's is going to reach out and go, we got your Big Macs, man. You're a hero. You landed the plane safely.
It's a good move.
Have all the Big Macs.
Yeah, I think Sully Sullenberger dropped the ball there.
Yeah.
He could have done that.
He ruined it for everyone.
He could have stretched out his fame a little bit more and had like free Taco Bell for life had he just mentioned the brand.
And then you have Tom effing Hanks playing you.
That's cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a win in and of itself, I think.
He doesn't know how to do it correctly, though, so he's just like, Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's. Or like, what the hell are you talking
Eats
about?
gift card.
Cover all your bases at once. Here is Dan the plumber. This is final attempt. He sounds like a credit collector, but I'm not sure. This is the final time he's going to attempt this, regardless of what it is.
Okay, how about Savvy's St. Patty Baddies?
You know, you guys could just take a break. Take a breather. Leave the names to us.
A lot of creative work for them
We'll
today,
work on
Sean.
those. We don't need you to necessarily keep coming up with names like hey, Sean and C-Lane. You should be Fatty McFat and the Morbidly Obesity Boys or
You
whatever
guys are
you're coming
ruining
up
the
with.
game. You're ruining the game.
We get it. We understand. We're going to move on. We'll come up with something that'll work just swimmingly, I think.
It's probably going to end up being Sean Watson and Chris Lane.
That's too simple, but I don't know. You never know.
I like the ring of it.
Could land on that. There is somebody coming
Everybody
forward.
just calls us Wasson and Lane the whole time, but we never actually said it like that.
There's somebody coming forward that is the actual jury foreperson.
It's a Hall & Oates joke.
Yeah, I know.
I heard it.
100.
I can't go with that.
100. Oh, nice.
Batting 1,000 right now. A jury foreperson of this Jennifer Crumbly case says the mother failed to secure the gun that was used in that shooting with her son. Again, if you missed this yesterday, Jennifer Crumbly was convicted of manslaughter, not for something she did herself, but for her son pulling off a school shooting. And they said that she could have secured the gun. And they also said that evidence in the son's notebook writings played a huge part in this. Here's the quotes. Speaking for myself, I know each individual juror had their own opinion. The jury foreperson, Alex, says, for me, I just felt like Jennifer didn't separate her son from the gun enough to save those lives that day.
God, but you could say that for so many school shootings, could you not?
You could say that for so many school shootings, so many other instances where there was a parent and a young person did something with a gun and they were in the same house. If this is a precedent, which is why it's interesting to talk about.
It's huge.
If this is, then it's big. It's very, very big. And it could be a good thing, actually.
Yeah,
you know,
this could actually like stave off school shootings.
Right. If parents go, hey, I guess I do got to pay attention to this. I don't want myself to go to jail. Who cares if people get killed? But now it's on me if I go to jail. So maybe that changes the view of this, especially because this case has gotten quite a bit of attention. All right, we're going to take a quick break, friends. And then when we come back, we are going to check on the guy on the Las Vegas Sphere. We'll see if he's still alive. And we'll do the final dispatches, the stories that didn't make the cut. And today I learned to wrap everything up for a Wednesday. It's all coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real radio is Real Music Weekends. Real Music Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Cool Today Weather Center, cooltoday.com.
Hey there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast midday update. We're going to see highs today in the mid-60s, which is 10 degrees cooler than normal, but with bright sunshine. As long as you can get out of the breeze, it'll feel pretty comfortable. Tomorrow, we're back to the 70s, feeling like springtime and actually pushing 80 degrees this weekend. Don't get too used to it, though. We've got another push of cold air on the way for next week, Valentine's Day week, so a good opportunity to snuggle with that loved one or maybe meet someone new.
This report is sponsored by Jackson Hewitt. It matters who does your taxes.
When you get your biggest tax refund from Jackson Hewitt, prepare to shout, Jackson Hew, yeah, from the rooftops. In the event you don't get your biggest refund, you'll get your money back. plus $100.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Did you know your life insurance is an asset you can sell? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. For almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. And at abacuspays.com, we've created a free policy value calculator so you can find out the worth of your policy in just seconds. There are no fees and no obligations. Get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Learn more at abacuspays.com.
Get to Twin Peaks for Wing Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we have 6 boneless wings, fries, and a soda for just $10. Prefer a signature draft beer? It's only $2 more. That's every Wednesday at Twin Peaks.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series is where names are made. And at Daytona, those names are bringing a whole lot of smoke. Austin wants the smoke. Justin wants the smoke. Cole and Haley, give them all the smoke. There's plenty to go around, but remember, if you can smell the smoke, that means you're not the one making it. The NASCAR Xfinity Series at Daytona, February 17th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're conquering the unconquerable. Using artificial intelligence and data, our experts can create a personalized gene roadmap just for you, customizing your cancer treatment, giving your body exactly what it needs to fight the disease. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Hello, this is Susie Essman and Jeff Garland.
I'm here.
And we are the hosts of the History of Curb Your Enthusiasm podcast. And we're going to be
companies will do to fight your claim. They will go through your social media accounts, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or any other site you post on. They will use photos of you smiling to suggest you were not injured, that your life has not been impacted, all to avoid paying your medical expenses. Be careful when you post online. It's not if, but when you get into an accident. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman. Contact me at whenyouneedus.com or dial #546.
Spectrum One is a big deal. You get Spectrum Internet with the most reliable internet speeds, free advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security and privacy, and a free Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line with nationwide 5G included, all while saving big. For the big speed, big reliability, and big savings you want, get Spectrum One. Just $49.99 a month for 12 months. Visit spectrum.com/big deal for full details. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Let Express Employment Professionals help you hire for contract or full-time jobs. Forget about posting jobs, sifting through resumes, and interviews with unqualified applicants. Go to expresspros.com to find the location near you. That's expresspros.com.
Looking to hire the right employee? Find them at the Florida Jobs Now job fair, fljobsnow.com for more info.
Occupying the space between high society
and prison tattoos.
And today we're going to wrap everything up for a Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with us, friends. We love you. We appreciate you. And you should know that you can go to thenewsjunkie.com if you missed any of the show today and subscribe to the podcast over there. I saw that there are more gas stations pissed off about that really stupid, not funny TikTok thing that's been happening to them.
Smash the slushy.
Yeah, I still don't really get it. There's one that went viral and everybody started mocking this or just doing it themselves.
They're smashing them against their own vehicles, correct?
Yes, they're smashing. They're going in, they're getting a slushie. Sometimes they pretend to be like an NPC character, and then they go out to their big trucks, and then they smash the slushy on their truck.
I just don't see what the law-breaking part of this is, because I've seen a bunch of the posts where it's like the sign at 7-Eleven that says, "We will call the police if you're doing this for TikTok."
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they're going to do. They said destroying public property, but what's the public property? It's not. If it's your truck, it's not public property. I think it's just, they're annoyed by it and they're just trying to get it to stop. But you can't really do too much.
I mean, is the pouring out of a liquid is in any way fall under the umbrella of littering?
I don't know.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, unless if it does, then would spitting be the same? Dumping out your, hot water bottle?
Well, to take it all the way back, if you are throwing something out and it's biodegradable, let's say you throw a banana peel out the window of your vehicle. Is that still littering, even though it's not something that is going to be causing a problem?
Well, there's a purpose. I'm trying to get Donkey Kong to spin out.
That's a good one. So maybe they have to clean up all of the slush.
It's not bad. It's usually just on the front of the truck. So it's the idiot who does it. It's inconveniencing themselves, and they just really, really want them to stop doing it.
Like, I mean, if you have an RV and you dump the waste tank, you can't do that.
No, that would be definitely
really
a problem.
Real bad. Even if it was just all number ones, we had like a strict no twosies rule.
Too bad. You can't even dump that out all over the place. That's
can't
still
dump?
No, you can't dump that for sure.
What if it were full of milk?
I don't know. These are questions that have never been asked before.
Let's ask Mo.
Yeah, put it on the Mo list, even if it has nothing to do with law.
Put milk dumping on the Mo list, and we'll see if we can figure that out.
My favorite part will be when we try to figure out what we meant by that.
Yeah, what is this? I do that with my notes sometimes on my phone. I'll look at my notes app and I'll go, what the hell is that?
All the time.
I don't know what that was. And I got one right now that I just looked at during the previous break. And I said, what is that? Why did I write that down? And then I quickly realized it says
Ice Panda.
No, it's not Ice Panda. It says, I feel your heart beat like the beat of a drum.
Oh my God.
You're trying to get the name of that.
Which is what I wrote down when I was drunk, and I was like, the Kesha song, but when I read it back, I didn't read it in the same pattern, the vocal pattern as on the song, so I just couldn't figure it out. And I was like,
it's like spoken word poetry.
Yeah, I kept saying it over and over.
Heartbeat, like the beat of a drum.
Beat of a drum, and I go, was I trying to write a poem or something? Oh,
that'd be
finally,
sweet. That's a good Valentine's Day gift.
It wasn't that though. I was not trying to do that.
When was the last time you wrote a poem? Was it America's a Whore?
Might have been. I don't know. I think America's a Whore was supposed to be a song, because that's what I did. I wrote a lot of songs. I didn't write poetry. I don't have that.
That's not what the Chasing Edmund website said.
Did it say poetry?
It was the section that said poetry.
I didn't build that website.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Oh, how convenient.
I didn't build it. It was the other guy in the band that built it and made all those sections. I must have written America is a Whore, though, because I don't think he would just put my name on there if that wasn't from me. That must have been my doing. And because for some reason
that it gets on the GeoCities website.
No,
Angel Fire.
Angel Fire.
The GeoCities and Angel Fire, I don't know why they still exist. Like, why don't they just delete all that and pull it from the internet? And Chasing Edmund doesn't need to have a website still in 2024. But it's still there. I don't know. They just they decided as a company, we're going to keep these up forever. Okay, let's do the final dispatches. And we got some real winners, I'm sure. This is not your average Joe. He's talking about VIP. Let's see what he saes.
I got my VIP. I got my VIP. I got my News Junkie just okay. It's just 1 month.
All right, we get the point, I think. You guys are off with your dispatches today. Most of these have been 95%ers. And I don't know. We've got to step it up for tomorrow, I think. Let's do one last one.
Yeah.
This is Banana Potato, and this says Florida license plates.
There's a license plate that I saw not too long ago that has been burned into my memory.
Mm-hmm.
It said EAT A55.
Oh, really?
50th celebration Walt Disney World license plate.
Wow.
I
can't
don't
believe
know what
that
to
would-
say about that.
A
Wiggle, wiggle,
lot,
pop, pop.
a lot of the A55 ones get rejected because they get that joke.
What was that one that you saw the other day in real life, Sealand?
I saw one that had like a combination of letters and numbers that kind of spelled out bang sex.
That one slips through the cracks?
I'm like, is there any way in hell that was randomly assigned? Or did somebody like, oh, no, let's have bang sex?
The interesting thing about this is there's got to be like a board of people who approve or turn down any kind of personalized license plate that you would want.
I think there's a couple of them. There's like a vote.
The thing is, they have to keep young people on that board. Otherwise, it'll be a bunch of oldos, and they don't know what the reference is, or they don't know what the slogan is, or they don't know what the meme is.
If my mom were on the board of approving or denying, and she got the one that says, and this was one of the ones that was denied, OMW, number 2, letter FYN.
Anybody know what that is?
No.
OMW 2FYM.
Oh.
N.
Yeah, well, on my way.
Yes.
To
yeah.
F right now.
No, almost got it. The end was wrong.
F your.
Oh, okay, got it. All right.
So
and that
you
made
gotta,
it.
but you gotta be with it to. No, that didn't make it. They blocked that one.
Yeah,
you gotta be with it to know what that means. Otherwise, you just think it's a bunch of random letters, and you would say, "Hey, there's no problem
How are
here."
they with it?
I don't know.
Good on them, I guess. For hiring.
I don't know. I don't think I would have caught that.
Or all they have to do is just Google search it.
That's true. They maybe if they put some of the acronyms and stuff in the search engine.
The one I saw, I don't even know if this will come through on camera. Nope, not at all. BN6 5EX. Looks
That's
like
pretty damn close
like
to bang sex
to me.
Yeah, that's right there in the neighborhood. Let's do the stories that didn't make the cut.
That's where I took the picture. It was right in the neighborhood.
What we have is a bunch of stories here in front of us, including one that's an update. This one is about the mother at that Central Florida Christian school with the OnlyFans decal on the back of her car.
Mm-hmm.
The kids have now been expelled from the school and are no longer there at Liberty Christian Preparatory School in Umatilla. 2 children were enrolled there, and because of all this brouhaha, they've been booted out of the school.
Kind of not surprised.
Me either.
Also, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. It's
True.
a private school. It's their choice. And not only did they asked the mother not to come around with her OnlyFans sticker, and then she made a big stink over it on the news. And then what else are they going to do?
Yeah, it's going to be tough for those kids, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ. So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
It is Today I Learned for a Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. Today I Learned sponsored by J. David Tax Law. Peace of mind is only a click or a phone call away. Today I Learned the guy from this show.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's right, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David quit his writing job at Saturday Night Live in the first season, only to show up at work 2 days later acting as though nothing happened. Which, if you're a Seinfeld fan, he eventually wrote into a script where I think George quit a job, and then he went home. He's like, "What was I doing? I shouldn't have quit the job." And he just went back to work the next day and pretended like that never happened. Today, I learned there's something called latchkey incontinence, and it's a phenomenon where the closer you get to the restroom, the more urgently you have to go to the bathroom.
Makes sense. Even thinking about it, yeah.
I've been there. I've been like out at like the theme parks, and you see in the distance the bathroom, and you're like, oh boy.
Even out, and then you go to the bathroom and realize like all of 5 ladies to use the bathroom at the same exact time, and it makes you want to pee more.
Yeah, it does.
And then when
There's
you
more
finally
pressure.
do, that's the real pee.
That dang lover.
That's good times. Today I learned this show right here. It's one of the late night shows.
From Hollywood,
Jimmy Kimmel is correct.
Nice.
Jimmy Kimmel Live has not been a live broadcast since 2004.
You don't say.
Because censors were unable to properly bleep a barrage of swearing from the actor Thomas Jane, who I'm not familiar with, but no longer live. They now record every single episode
Are there
of
any
the
of
show.
them that are live? I mean, we
I
did
don't know.
Fallon, that was pre-recorded, right?
Yeah, I think they're all pre-recorded. It just makes more sense to have them pre-recorded, actually. It's easier. And finally, today I learned this band right here. Oh,
That's
real close.
22.
Nope.
Goldfinger.
That's right. Goldfinger. The band Goldfinger broke the record for the most concerts in 1 year. They played 385 shows in 1996. And that is a busy band right there. And more than one every single day. I don't know how you pull this off, but 385 shows in 1996. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We're back tomorrow, same time, same place. If you missed any of the show, get that podcast link at thenewsjunkie.com. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.